qualifiers without a carry Morphling pick, as this is just a staple. Hero is always played in this region, even if it's terrible. I don't think Morphling is particularly a strong carry right now, but it's not a bad game for it. They don't have great control for him.
I think that's the biggest thing, is that if they don't have good control for you, then you can farm aggressively. You can eventually reach the point you need to. Like, someone's gonna have to build a hex to get to the point where they can consistently kill the Morphling. And that's gonna be Leshrak's fourth item, maybe. Maybe we'll see like a Dawnbreaker Orchid build, but I see she's got the Helm of the Dominator queued first, so I think as long as the Morphling's farming okay, even if he goes Vlad's first, there's only a little overlap where he won't have the Manta. Alright, the question is, I haven't clicked Baboki yet. Helm of the Dominator?
100%.
He hasn't queued it yet. I feel the last times we cast them, he stopped building Helm of the Dominator much. And then they started playing worse. They were at their peak when he was building it on everybody. I think you gotta remain true to form, Baboka. Come back to the Helm of the Dominator. Mambo your way to victory.
Smokes are going to pop here. Polison's actually in a rough spot if they check this tree line. Gonna have to cookie, yeah. Oh, getting cookie level 1 is pretty solid. Not an ability you want to have to pick up.
The battle begins.
Better than dying, though, so...
Yeah.
It does mean you may miss some of the early range creeps, because that's what you want the Scatter Blast for. When you have your, like, Morphling who doesn't really have a way to secure creeps.
Oh my gosh, that's close. Puck?
Dude, if Puck had come sooner with the, Dawnbreaker, they actually would have killed him.
All right. Whoa, your Medusa is already out of mana.
Lots of early fighting.
Is that just getting right-clicked? How does this happen?
Probably used a spell, got right-clicked. I see Earthshaker's missing some mana too, so probably Fissure blocked off. Zeal's got a Null Talisman queued up, by the way.
Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. I was like, I think the only way to manage it is to just buy, like, a Null Talisman, because like Soul Ring is kind of a weird buy. I think an offlane Shaker you do max the Fissure. I think you go like 4 points Fissure, 1 Enchant Totem, and then 4 points Aftershock. Ooh, forced a Mango. Nice dead shot there, but Bobica, that's Venomous Volley. That's first blood. One more auto attack goes to the Medusa. Came a little bit too far forward. I think his courier like just delivered him like 3 mangoes is what happened.
Yeah, I think they were thinking they could get him with the wand charges he had, and then oops, got 200 extra mana to work with than we calculated for. Oh, they killed a
my god.
Morphling.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, you know what, actually? I did forget that it's Puck 4, so you actually kind of can surprise him with the silence if he gets too close. It's a pretty
It's also just
instant
good burst
silence.
damage.
Yeah. Although I actually think he did get the morph off. They just hit him with all 4 abilities.
Yeah,
And he wasn't
exactly
healthy enough. But that is something you have to be careful of. Like, Puck could be behind trees. or like an orb is coming and he could jaunt to it and then immediately silence you. So you just have to be shifting early.
Yeah, they're holding this lane in a really good position so far. Dawnbreaker CSing completely freely here. Guess we haven't really talked too much about mid, but it's dead even.
Yeah, I don't...
Bottom lane.
Killing to Tusk.
Well, Zeal lives this time. Okay, nice. Very close there.
Yeah, I don't think the mids can really kill each other easily, at least until level 6 it might happen. But it'll definitely depend on support rotations if anything's going to happen, which right now the side lanes are action-packed. Creeps.
Ooh. If he Mystic Snaked off the neutral there, maybe they would have gotten the kill, and instead Zeal will just execute the Medusa.
Surprisingly scrappy side lanes. I thought it would be a bit of a farm fest going on, but 2-2 so far.
Bobka needs to be careful. Sticking around very low HP. Top lane. Fly goes down again.
The silence is catching him off guard. I mean, to be fair, I don't know how many times he's played against a Puck 4, so the exact spacing and health you need is probably not something he's very familiar with, despite being a Grandmaster Morphling player.
Radiant are scanning.
It's a good lane drag here from Beyond.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Puck is elsewhere, so he just doesn't want to have to fight into the Morphling area.
Puck's trying to find a surprise play down bottom. It might be at the power rune. Let's see what side it spawns on.
Ooh. Power rune spawn top, but 3v3 here in the river is going to net double kills here for Bobka. Just very strong duo to fight into.
Yeah, they thought they could surprise the Void Spirit with the silence from the Puck. And he was surprised, but then all the AoE abilities and the calling hitting 3 heroes was just so strong.
Yeah, the calling can't be underrated. That Emo is going to be very happy. Not only does he have the Arcane Rune to work with when he wants, but got some good XP, has a little bit of an advantage over the Lesh now. And Beyond has his Helm of the Dominator.
That's pretty early. Thanks to those 2 kills he got in the Morphling.
He's going to get 9 in class. He's going to get K class with this. Zeal will Fissure to secure it, but good TP rotation in there to punish that over-aggressive orb play.
Yeah, they were hoping to go steal the enemy Wisdom Shrine as Dawnbreaker secures her own, so she would be 6. Though she ended up just short of level 6, so maybe something similar would have happened even if he had gotten closer to the shrine.
Radiant are scanning.
runes coming up here.
We're going to see them try to make another play here in the mid lane. Snowball on over to Polson. If he gets the Edict off, he just runs him down. No problem at all. Yep, that's a free kill. Now looking at the top lane, he will grab himself an Illusion Rune. Quite good, actually. Oh, never mind. As I say, against some of these heroes, like getting out of calling, silence, and whatnot, but just wants to pop it for the regen.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
It looks like Emo destroyed a puck mid. If he just had
Right.
a snapshot right here.
Ooh, that silence. Oh my goodness, that silence.
Dire's
Wow.
tower is
Okay.
under attack.
4 points Edict. Gotta respect it. It is a lot of single target damage if you're just the only person next to this Leshrac. Really good heads up play there from K-Class.
I feel like this puck silence is really catching him off guard, but it's not like it's that crazy. Puck mid also takes the silence, so I don't know why they're all underestimating it so much. Now with the troll creep sent over from beyond,
Radiant's top tower.
yeah, you definitely got to rotate in the heroes. Well, Zeal is actually here. They may not expect this. He has a blink dagger.
Snowball. Silence to get away. The blink dagger is actually kind of crazy.
Lane. All right, maybe the Medusa instead. Look back bottom. I feel like this offlane shaker got a blink faster than we see the mid shakers do. But I guess it's because he skipped bottle.
Radiant's middle tower.
10-minute power rune is gonna spawn, and Invis will get the Tusk out of danger. Oh man, that hurts.
That was a very fortunate one to get.
Radiant's top tower is under
Is this the
attack.
same troll, or does he keep finding trolls?
I think that was the same one.
He's gonna need a new one now. Oh, Dawnbreaker ulting bottom. But they caught Zeal off with the ice shards. Yet to find an echo, despite the early blink. See if they can find a play top. Sometimes Dawnbreakers TP back right away after using the ult. I think that's what they were hoping to find.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Good scan though. They know what's going on.
Bottom tower
Might
is
just
under
be a trade offlane tower for offlane tower.
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Very rare that we see. Oh, Puck gets caught mid. All right. Support Puck,
Radiant's
mind you.
top tower has fallen.
Yeah, they had the fissure from the trees to start things off.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
And despite the 2 deaths, Morphling is still farming pretty well, keeping up with the Medusa, who even has some kills and assists.
Morvicus is interrupted there with the silence, but On's gonna die anyway behind the tower. Edict not enough to finish off any of these other kills, and Polosin, well, hobbling away. Not quite level 6 on the Puck yet, so no coil, and as a result, no kill.
Ooh, regen rune for
Radiant's bottom tower
Emo.
is
That's a
under
really good
attack.
one for Leshrac. Good to steal it away. Medusa just walks up and finishes the job that the troll creep set up earlier. I still think we haven't seen an echo. They tried a couple times, but it is unfortunate to have such an early blink and then just not get to use the echo.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I mean, he's on his way towards his Kaya. It's not too far away.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, yes, he's back. Yakutou brothers in full form. Baboka got an Atos and is going to queue up the Helm of the Dominator next.
That's nice. I mean, the Atos
He's
is
found
essential
the
on
middle
this hero.
ground.
Fortified.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you have to build Atos on
Radiant's
this hero.
bottom
Otherwise,
tower
like,
is under attack.
are you even playing Muerta, you know? But Helm of the Dominator will be fun to watch, see what he does with it, besides just farming.
Oh, that's what he's going to do with it. And you might think, oh, he's going to farm up his Ags, right? Wrong. Carry Morta. You thought it was bad this
Well out.
patch.
Blink reveal from the Lesh. The nice silence does come in.
Got the
Dawnbreaker's
Echo.
gonna join, and the Echo, you called it, 2 dead from Zeal. And now Beyond needs to get out of here, but not gonna happen. Atos into the Mortimer Kisses. He's all alone. And Zeal, he should be able to find this Medusa pretty easily. She does not have a lot of mana.
I thought they knew Earthshaker was there. But I guess not. There's no way you grew up like that if you thought he was in the area.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I mean, that's huge. This is a
Yeah,
big win. Morphling was just farming, steals the Wisdom Shrine, and they get the tower.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Yeah, so it was a really close game up to this point, but now with that, suddenly a 3k gold lead. And you're going to have the XP advantage with that stolen shrine too. That's right, Zeal. You are slamming. There was a delay. I was saying they hadn't been able to find the Echo, but he was just building up, getting the big one. 3-man Echo at 14 minutes.
I don't know if he had the Kaya before doing that, but if he did, that might explain why it did so much damage.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
That's going to get nerfed in some way, right? Who
What?
else has an ability where you use one ability in entire creep wave dies? Because that's what the Kaya does for the Earthshaker. That's why it's gotten so popular for anyone watching that didn't know that. Like, you get close, Fissure plus the Aftershock with Kaya just one-shots the creep wave. Or from a distance, Fissure and then Totem, and then the Aftershock with the Shard kills the creep wave.
Very quick pick there for Bobica. Nicely done with the calling. Looking for the Medusa. Does he have the Remnant? He does not, and she will just pump that Stone Gaze run away. That is Stone Gaze down, though. Did trade Mortimer Kisses, but short blink there from Han. That actually hurts really bad because Edict is now down. 16-minute power rune spawns. That will be a shield rune.
Does he have Echo?
Huge stuns. He does. He does have Echo. Holding it
Use
for
the
the
blink to
moment.
get close, though.
And they will grab the Tusk. Okay, so 1 kill at the moment. Zeal still hunting, seeing what he can find.
Morphling's Manta is delivered now, so should no longer be killed by these puck silences. The Babokam Helm of the Dominator getting close. 500 gold. Shenanigans will be about to begin. He's already got good net worth. Not that far from the Lesh track.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Well, they're slowly building a gold advantage here. 5,000 now at 17 minutes. I do think Bobica is once again going to be a super farmed support. I'm not sure what he goes after the Helm Dom. Like typically in the past, it's just been Gleipnir for that type for the Muerta hero. But smoke up, K-Class will break it. Evo just running past him like I'm going for something else here. Get some eyes on Tusk. Fissure will come out eventually. Yeah, and they got the damage. No problem at all.
I think Gleipnir or Ags would be good.
Oh yeah, Ags is also sick. I forgot about that Ags.
They're not even trying to contest this. Sub free Aegis. Oh, I thought they would actually give it to the Void Spirit. Well, maybe not so free if Puck jumps in here.
Oh. Okay, no, he's dead. Good attempt. It is a support Puck, you know, trying to make that play, but unlikely to connect since you do have so much control and silence. Fly with the Aegis. I mean, here's the thing. Fly pretty far from a butterfly. That is like kind of the end of the game item on Morphling a lot of times.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Oh, he's actually going to go with Diffusal. I mean, it is good versus Medusa. And actually kind of good versus several of these other heroes, right? Leshrac is very mana dependent, so is the Puck. And then Dawnbreaker and Tusk don't have the greatest hero mana pools, so if you burn a little bit of mana, they may not have enough for all their spells. And besides the Medusa, the rest of the team doesn't really care about the Butterfly. It's just like a strictly a damage amp for Morphling. Pretty deep for a support
just going for a really deep dive. That is all for a support Snapfire as well. Oh, great dead shot from Bobica into the root and the silence. I don't quite understand how he got Stone Gaze off, I'll be honest. But either way, they will just go ahead, take the Tusk as he sacrifices himself there to get the Medusa to safety. Is it just me or did it look like he cast the Stone Gaze while silenced in the calling? Maybe he barely got out of the calling and I just couldn't tell. I don't know.
It might have been. I'm no longer sure. There's a gap between the silences though, depending how you're moving, so I think Stone Gaze is pretty fast cast time.
My goodness, almost dies a Tormentor, but Bobica gets the shard. Not a good one, really. I mean, one of the worst shards you could get. I don't even think we've seen... Oh, I'm wrong. He actually has 6 charges to pierce the veil. I don't know when that happened. Or 6% damage.
I told you, carry Muerta with his Helm Dom. It's time to go Maelstrom. Do it. Follow your heart. That's why the old Gleipnir was so good for support Muerta. You got to live the best of both worlds.
It was way too good. Morphling is just uncontested taking towers. I think he has the full butterfly coming. If he does, you need to go high ground. Oh no, it's just an Eagles. It's just the Eagle song. Okay.
I guess he changed away from his diffusal idea again. I mean, the Medusa hasn't really been a problem, right? She went for the Maelstrom into Ag's build. So you need to finish the Ags before this build really comes online, and she's only halfway there. So her damage output is not that threatening. And I think they realize how strong they are, so... I do wonder if they're actually going to push more objectives with the remaining Aegis. I think this is just like, get the butterfly, and then wait for the next Aegis, and then go off of that. Though by that point, Medusa will have the Ags, so it'll be maybe a little dicey, so... Alright, maybe they are going to push, actually. Smoked up here.
Yeah, they smoke
Surprise
down
kill?
towards the Morph. They can dive and kill this Dawnbreaker, 100%, if they get vision of her. Like, Zeal can just walk in, fissure, and she dies. Alright, just like that. No Dawnbreaker, dead for 50, and they'll work on the tier 3 tower. That is the best target they could have found. Honestly, like, Morphling is so strong right now that I think not trying to just immediately end the game is, like, not playing into this hero's strength. He does have 5 seconds on this Aegis. It's going to expire. I think you just keep pushing, honestly, because you can then just buy out this butterfly here in a few moments, and then you just continue pushing with the butterfly, because I don't think that they can stop you. Like, I think you go mid, get the tier 2, and you keep playing aggressive. I don't think you need to back at all.
Oh, maybe if they see that amplify damage, they'll be even more likely to go for it. Alright, they're going to back first to get the butterfly, and now that it's scouted... Yeah, I'm kind of with you. I wouldn't mind if they just grab this and go. Zeal did go top. Oh, but he's got the boost to travels. He could always just join the team again.
He bought out the Mjolnir instead of the Maelstrom. So he's actually got a ways to go on the butterfly, or on this Aghanim Scepter still.
I'm kind of surprised by that.
Helps him fight now, technically, maybe. Smoke up, heading top. They had a ward that scouted this Earthshaker, but
Dire are scanning.
he's rejoining his team in the mid lane. You're 16,000 ahead, man, with the Butterfly Morphling. This is the strongest Morphling will ever be in this game, is how I look at it. Like, every single time I see Morphlings get this item combination early on, it's always the strongest they will be. Did you find the Tusk here? Pierce the Veil comes out. That will be another set of stacks for the Muerta as Emo gets the kill.
Actually, didn't get one.
Wait, what? How?
I think you have to get the kills yourself.
They just have to die
Or
in
they
her
die in her
vicinity.
vicinity. Oh.
What's the
I guess
vicinity?
must not have been close enough.
I like how it's just not listed anywhere what the AoE is.
Imagine not having every stat in Dota memorized, Ricky. You're such a fake caster.
Dude, I mean, based on that, it had to be like 900 or something. No, it couldn't. It had to be less than that. Maybe it's like 700 AoE or something.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Weird. Anyway, Bobica just farming towards a Dragonlance into Hurricane Pike eventually.
Let's go. He's already got his Crystallis.
And a Chrysalis. Okay.
He thought I was kidding. Carry Muerta. Serious.
He's
Serious
actually doing
business
it.
here. I mean, he's fighting with Dawnbreaker for that net worth spot. He's making his way up. I'm telling you, your Cult Brothers is at their best when you got this Helm of the Dominator Baboka. He's not even playing with his team. They're pushing high ground and he's farming.
I don't even think you need the... I mean, the Muerta silence is really good, but Morphling should be able to just take tier 3 after tier 3. Like, they don't have damage to kill this hero right now, at least not reliably.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
It would have to be like Blink Walrus Punch into Dawnbreaker ult into like Starbreaker in order for him to die. So like, I mean, technically, yeah, that, I mean, they could combo that.
Okay, what can Hongsha get in the next 3-ish minutes? Because I feel that Yakult Brothers is gonna wait for Roche, and it's actually a pretty long Roche spawn. There's about 2 more minutes remaining. So then you get Roche, and then you push with the Aegis. So any game-changing stuff by then. The Ags will be done on Medusa if she can make her way out to the secret shop to buy this point booster. Except her courier died, so she herself has to go out. Unfortunately, I think that's actually kind of it. Dawnbreaker is working on the BKB, but she could finish it in 3 minutes if she doesn't get focused down and she just farms up smart with the Helm Dom, you know, cut some creep waves. She could have the BKB for that. What I imagine will be the attempted final push by Yakult Brothers, and I do think it will be the final push if you put this Aegis on the Morphling. He is just so powerful right now.
I mean, I guess you're in this situation where you're not going, like, I don't know how you start like falling behind at any point. Like, I think you're just going to continue to keep pushing the net worth advantage here. So they could just continue to sit back to farm, but the one hero they need to find is the Dawnbreaker again. Like, if you actually just smoke gank and kill Dawnbreaker, I think you win the game.
That was a pretty sick play when they all smoked at that bottom creep wave. It's so early, you don't think they're gonna do that, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, technically they could, but like, really, who's doing that?
Going out, checking for Roche. Not up yet. I'll respawn in about 45 seconds. Oh, what a fast blink. Coil off the mark.
I just noticed Baboka's courier. That thing is kitted out. Oh, it's at the secret shop.
Oh my god, what is happening?
That's the courier of a man that builds Helm of the Dominator every game. They're going to try to kill him. He's got more net worth than these 3 heroes, though.
He's going to be fine. He just... Oh, my goodness.
Up to 12 stacks.
Oh, man, that hurts. He gets to pierce the veil off into just a huge Echo Slam from Zeal. I mean, you just walk down mid, surely, right? Like, do you even need to go Roshan?
It is up. I mean, you know, why not? You'll get the banner, and the banner will help you push, so.
It's true.
Yeah, just pick it up on your way. Give Baboka the extra. Baboka, get out of here. Go farm. Go farm. Go finish your Daedalus. Baboka. Go get your Daedalus. All right, with the power spike of the carry more to Daedalus, now they can go high ground. I have a feeling they'll wait for the Scotty, actually. It's a few hundred gold off from the Morphling. Octarine just finished on Zeal. Manta recipe about to be done. Yeah, you got so many powerful items coming in. They did manage to finish the Ags on the Medusa, so we'll have to see if that's strong enough. Kind of doubt so.
Yeah, the narrator, I don't think it is.
The build itself, I think, does make sense this game. Morphling is so high armor, and then the procs can get to the Morta when she uses her ult, so it makes sense. Unfortunately, she's just not ahead enough, or like the rest of her team is too far behind. Good snowball save.
Nice snowball. They are going to get caught from the Remnant here. Who is it going to be? The Tusk. Walrus Punch will throw Fly into the air. He's just got his own Medusa roleplay. They just dump in. He's just gonna just... Is he actually just killing? Okay. Medusa survives. Barely. Muerta. Pierce the Veil out. Trying to find the kill now. Onto Beyond. And they got him.
Okay, I don't know why, but Baboka was on the left side of...
Oh, that's an echo. Onto 2. Medusa's gonna get caught. Snowball again will buy some space, but they're gonna go in pretty deep here now. And, well, this is kind of where Medusa thrives. This Aghanim Scepter is shredding them, but you do have Morphling coming back with another life. He really needs to get to the Medusa and find this kill, but he's not gonna be able to. Waveforms away, tries to TP, he's gonna be able to.
That's some Yakutou brothers if I ever seen it. So technically all you gotta do is sit behind the Morphling as he finishes up the barracks. But I think they're feeling a little too strong, having a little bit too much fun, going in a little too far. Honestly, I thought it was gonna be fine too, but Tusk unintentionally delivered Medusa into the middle of 5 heroes. Leshrac has a bunch of AoE damage, Dawnbreaker has AoE damage, Puck's got AoE damage, and they wrecked them. They wrecked all 5 heroes at the exact same time.
Yeah, Shaker didn't have any stuns available, and as a result, like, Medusa just sat there freely attacking. Like, there's no one else that could really control her, so... That is
to your point, if they had just pushed earlier before this Medusa had the Ags and the Mjolnir, that would not have been a problem.
No, not at all. This game should have ended like 8 minutes ago.
It should have ended here too if you just don't chase. Like, you just sit behind the Morphling and he finished that and then he goes mid. This is where Yakutou brothers does struggle sometimes. I feel that they sometimes get a little too... Without knowing anything about the team, my perspective of watching them, they're a vibe-based team, you know? That's why they have fun with Baboka, and he's doing a wacky build, and it works, right? Emo does the question mark, right? So when they're feeling it, they play really well, but they also do some of this goofy stuff sometimes. They're like, just go in, guys. You're like, whatever. Carry Muerto over here. Let's go, guys. But that also leads to accidents, which drags out the game and then sometimes loses the game. I think they're still fine, but
yeah,
I think the next push is going to be far more disciplined.
Yeah, they bought back 3 heroes here. I'm pretty sure they just walk in and see what they can find. I say that, and Morphling is dead. They're going to jump in for more. Polosin with a Glimmer Cape buying a little bit of space. Han looking to chase for Emo. Does manage to get the Dissimulate away, but the Medusa is shredding them. On the other side, though, it's going to be a nice kill onto that Leshrac. They do manage to get that kill, and that one will be a dieback. The Echo doing some work, and now they have found the Medusa, and without any help left, she will finally die. It's up to Zeal. He has to be the one that locks her down. And with that, Beyond will not be able to make it out either. All right, 4 heroes dead. Who even needs the Morphling?
I mean, you spent way too many spells killing support Morphling, and then the true carry just came in at the end and killed everybody. Which, I'm not joking, this is a carry Muerta, so I don't know why they smoked without him. He was like at their tier 2 and they're smoking up here. They should just go together and it would have been fine. That fight fortunately drags on long enough for Baboka to get there, and then he has a Daedalus Moon Shard. He has 16 Pierce of the Veil spell amp stacks. Like,
that's so many stacks.
His damage is actually absurd. I love this drunken gunslinger animation.
This, well, what is this?
Alright, there's the Megas.
I don't think you have to stop at all. Morphling's back. You have 20 seconds before any of their cores are back up. This should just be the game. No fortification available. Morphling will very quickly rip through these buildings.
I think you mean Muerta is ripping through the buildings.
True, maybe. Well, that'll do it. Game 1 goes to Yakutou Bros. Again, took them a little bit. Maybe a little a couple mistakes there, but felt pretty dominant all the way through the mid game. Yakutou brothers. Yakutou brothers currently up 1-0. Emo on his patented Storm Spirit, one of his absolute best heroes. And it's in a pretty okay matchup. Lesh mid is not one of the ones that like Storm's gonna dominate by any means. It's why they moved the Shaker out of there. And I think it is important not to give Emo a like free game for obvious reasons. But when he has like a Keeper of the Light in the mid game that's gonna just enable the Storm Spirit that much more, I think it's a smart idea to put the Lesh there.
Oh, smoke up, move forward. 5 heroes are there, though they actually just smoked up and split up themselves. Oh, the old type good luck, have fun as you move forward with the smoke.
Uh-huh.
别跑呀，哥哥。
哥哥，报告长官，家里还有4名
慢步，
可以出发。
慢步，我们这里慢步。
Bane Night Vision should see Zeal.
The battle begins.
Ooh, fly. I don't know if you want to do this. Well, we'll see. Big fissure here onto Emo. Anti-Mage going to continue to... Oh, big... What?
That was so
Huge
much.
blinding light. That did so much damage, and now... I guess Bobika's going to die, but Anti-Mage is going to be the real winner. The second these guys run out of mana, they're all dead.
Fissure coming.
Ooh, the fissure from downtown. Huge play from beyond, but turns out Polo Sen is the big winner. Triple kill, 3 for 3 at the runes. And he's coming to lane level 2.
Oh my god.
A gift from the tempest of battle.
That
All right,
fissure was huge.
Supports are going to be powerful this game.
I'll steal your victory.
What do you buy with 900 gold? A Null Talisman and regen.
Yeah, it's like you need regen, and you just buy like wand and yeah, stat item. Null Talisman seems pretty good. Maybe a Sage's Mask to get to mana boots. I'm glimpsing K class because he's level 2. Oh my goodness.
I'm a big fan of Null Talisman for most supports. Obviously, depending on what support you are, but sometimes people get First Blood and you're tempted to buy like boots or like the Ring of Bassi for faster arcanes. But the reality is that those items are actually not that good for the laning stage because you don't really need boots till you're gonna roam around, and you're not doing that at 30 seconds. And the Bassi is just slow regen, which is good later on when you have the arcane boots, but most of the time it's actually not that good at the start. So I like the Null Talisman for the stats, the regen. It's actually good for the early fights.
Yeah, agreed. Bane just trying to run at these two in the top lane, make sure to keep applying pressure and make space for the Troll Warlord, but does need to be careful a little bit.
慢步，慢步，我们这里慢步。
Do you think he has that voice line like hotkeyed somewhere so that it just gets used off cooldown?
Absolutely.
Whoa, that is a
Solo
solo
from
kill
On.
mid.
Level 2 Diabolic Edict just runs him down. You don't have zip yet, so you really can't deal well with it. But usually you just play a little safer, so definitely painful death. He lost a lot of creeps there. He's almost a full level behind now.
Tombstone. That's going to get cleaned up quickly. Does get the deny. But a lot of damage here coming up from this Undying. The problem, though, is if he's going to actually be able to get back to his tower. Nice Fairy Fire bait there from the coddle. Level 2 decay now is going to make quite the difference in this lane.
Especially as you get level 2 chakra magic. You may spam this decay out every 5 seconds. Or is it every 6 seconds? Here's another one.
That's yeah, I was gonna say that's gonna be another just decay onto the Bane. I mean, they're forcing all the regen out of these heroes, but for Bobica, he's always gonna have the mana advantage.
Tombstone's available again. This is the nice thing. You sometimes see this with Terrorblades, where you have a really long base ability that's super powerful. Tombstone's actually another one. But since Undying became an offlaner, we haven't really seen much Coddle support.
Oh my god,
What is happening here? Emo.
On with 2 solo kills in mid against the Emo Storm Spirit. That's actually so huge.
Yeah, I mean, that's just not supposed to happen. I know it's a tough matchup, and if you die once, you know, I get it, but 2 deaths. You gotta be more careful with your positioning in that mid lane. You're definitely just gonna have to start jungling here to get to level 6.
Oh no. He's gonna get the glimpse off. Oh no! Bye! Is there anything more tilting in Dota than that?
Oh, there's so many things that are more tilting.
Really?
It's usually your teammates.
Oh, okay, okay. That's true. That's true.
I think getting glimpsed back is not tilting because it's your own fault. Right? It's not like some broken mechanic, something. It's nothing like that. As soon as it happens, you go, oh, I knew I was supposed to teleport in the trees. Right? Like, it's such an established thing that if it happens, you can only blame yourself. And people don't get tilted at themselves, right? It's your teammate's fault. So, I think it's annoying,
honestly,
but you blame yourself.
Making mistakes is like the #1 most tilting thing for me, actually.
A rare breed.
Yeah. They're gonna go for the dive here at the tower. Bobica taking a huge amount of damage, but Han with a regen getting kind of low. Blast gonna come through. Do they finish the job?
Yeah,
It's gonna be
Ooh, close.
one more decay. He barely walks away. Meanwhile, bottom lane, they're gonna get a kill onto the Earthshaker, and this should open up the Wisdom as well. Oh god.
Oh no. Okay.
They
Han is
overextended.
popping off 4-1 and 3, only behind Poloson 5-0 on this disruptor. You gotta be really careful. You're gonna give so much gold if you die.
They actually gave the Wisdom Shrine to Emo
He needs
because
it.
he's having such a rough game.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower
That's a
is
bad
under
state of
attack.
affairs when your position 5 looks at you and you're like, you poor thing, take it. Take it, man. You need this. That is not good. Maybe they can get Troll. He's kind of low. I think there should be enough mana to zip over to him. And he's only got 2 stick charges. But an Observer catches sight of him, so Troll will be going real deep.
Dire are scanning. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Has Baboka queued up the, Oh, yeah, he's got the crown. Yeah, my guy, Baboka. Let's do this. They're good, don't worry.
Fly with his Helm of the Dominator trying to steal some stacks. Bobaca's gonna get dove here in the mid lane, it looks like. Not a whole lot he can do about this. As a haste rune on the Lesh, it's about as good as it gets. 5, 1, and 3 now on the Lesh.
Mambo, mambo, omatiri, mambo.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Man, you know what's crazy? Last game, I think Zeal on his off-lane shaker had the blink, like right around now.
Yeah.
And Beyond, I think Beyond got an extra bracer, but still,
Oh boy. Not looking good here, top side. Emo, you need to get out of there, man. 4 hero rotation will take down the Undying.
Hans Leshrac warmed up from game 1. He's been crazy here. I feel like he had a really slow start last game versus that Void Spirit. Can you get a kill for your Storm here?
Radiant's top
Or
tower
is Bane
under
actually
attack.
going to kill your Storm Spirit?
Oh no. It's gonna be close. Stunned up, he's still dead. Oh, this hurts so bad. Emo is having a real rough game. Nice glimpse.
Carry
Gonna
Polosin.
pull back K-Class. And yeah, with that Zeal, we'll get a double kill for the Undying. Which he also desperately needs gold. He has had a very rough game.
Okay, nice save to keep his teammate alive. I'd like to go back to something you said in the draft, which is that, or I think you maybe said at the start of this, the game actually starting, but Storm Spirit was supposed to be your focal point that you play around with the Keeper of the Light. And you mentioned, oh, you know, you should try to shut him down. They have seriously done that. Like, I did not think you'd be able to shut him down this hard, but he is 0, 4, and 3. He has not been able to find any leeway into this game.
I
But
don't
the
even
good news-
feel like... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Baboka just needs 700-ish more gold for the Helm of the Dominator, and he is online.
I say I don't even feel like they... like...
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
focused on shutting down Storm. It just kind of happened. Like, the 2 solo kills absolutely ruined his game.
Fortunately, Anti-Mage is doing pretty well, and
Yeah.
Anti-Mage is very good versus Leshrac, so at least the hero that is popping off on the enemy team is somewhat countered by your own good hero. And although the cores are struggling, at least the supports are also doing well compared to their counterparts.
Smoke from the bottom lane. Polosin does have level 6. I mean, if you find Lesh with this smoke and the kill goes to the anti-mage, it would be absolutely insane. Emo will
Blink
find
or
himself an
shaker.
arcane rune.
He's here to play.
Dire are scanning.
Oh, they're gonna find Emo as he walks to the low ground.
As a blink reveal into the echo and a very quick kill to finish the job.
Baboka on the carry Muerta would have used Pierce the Veil there to make sure he got a stack.
True.
Dire's
Helm Dom's online for Baboka. Top tower to fall soon now, any moment.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Ooh, they were trying to get that Leshrac. It's fairly low on mana. You could jump in on the anti-mage, finish the
Dire's top
job.
tower has fallen.
Baboka, there's a ward here. Oh, okay, he got it.
I've been wanting this.
Is that the Battle Fury on the Neutral Warlord done?
Yes. He's gonna go for a Sanj and Yasha next. They're making a play for the Wisdom Shrine, bringing the Undying over. He's very strong in these types of fights.
No way the freaking Centaur Stomp sets this up. That is nuts. Flyfly just walks the Centaur at him and just stomps him in the wave. Meanwhile, Emo dies again in the mid lane. Han gets him with the help of the Bane.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Emo better be careful. Baboka is gonna pass him at this rate. He's gonna become the true mid lane hero.
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Well, they do manage to get their own Wisdom Shrine before it gets stolen, so a nice TP back there from Baboka.
Dire are scanning. Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Oh,
back
they get
on
the
the troll.
glimpse into the Static Storm. He needed to ult before then, but... Well, I say that. He actually gets out, and now Emo actually spends all of his mana going in for the chase. Blinding Light, nicely done to push him away, and Storm Spirit will finish the job. Here's the Pierce the Veil out. Muerta actually just building up an army of zombies under her now. Uh-oh. All right, 2 kills. Yakutou brothers find, honestly, their first sign of life in quite some time.
They're gonna get a return kill. Another one for Han on the Leshrac. Now 9-1-3. Halfway to his BKB already. So you really got to find a kill on him soon, because once he has that BKB, it's going to get so much harder. Mana Void no longer going to work. And a lot of your team's damage is magic on the side of Yakutou brothers.
Very true.
Another Nightmare
Oh,
setup
boy.
onto Storm.
Zeal's got to get that the Centaur in there. Oh, the Splitter, the heal though. Oh my goodness. The turnaround, the Vortex is going to catch Han. They're going to
Emo's
finally get the kill, and
revenge.
Emo gets the revenge. He's going to look for another. He gets a double. Uh-oh. Is Emo back? Dude, he just got 1,100 gold in that exchange.
Middle tower is under attack.
What a play. The Centaur stomp into the heal. That is absolutely clutch. Bottom lane, they're going to find the anti-mage, though. Very nice kill off the back of that Invis rune. I think it was an Invis rune.
Dire's bottom tower is
I
under
missed
attack.
it, but either way, great setup.
Yeah, Invis rune.
K-Class took some notes. After his Atos, he's got the Helm of the Dominator queued up as well on his Morta.
He was like, damn, dude, that looked good.
That was sick.
Nice D-wards here for Polison. All right, we're pretty much back to an even game net worth-wise. Again, Baboka starting to farm up a Storm on the Keeper of the Light. But you do have a very strong Troll Warlord and Leshrac. They're kind of your clutch heroes right now that you want to be playing around.
Smoke down bottom. Looking for the Troll, who is standing under an Observer Ward.
They're bringing the whole team through that Twin Gate. They see the Bane as well. Should be easy for them to go for the jump here, make sure the Bane can't contribute. Static Storm is out. They actually don't get the kinetic field up, but he has an ult in 3 seconds. 2, they get the kill. And now they will turn their attention on over to the Bane as well. 2 dead.
You don't expect an Observer Ward there, so the Bane
Yeah,
was
no,
trying to
not at all.
position defensively. Troll thought it was okay, but they were actually spotted the whole time.
I'm over here.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
All right, where's Emo at on Galvanized? Because I'm sure he was down to like actually 0 at one point.
He's at 9 right now, which is decent, all things considered. That he is 4, 6, and 4.
I think 7 of them came in the last like couple of minutes. Leveling up the old plus like 4 kills / assists that he's been part of now.
Oh, Baboka got Searing Signet. After Dormant Curio, his farming speed is through the roof.
The Unleashed Searing Signet, is that what it is?
That is what it is.
Heck yeah.
Learning the terminology. Well, yeah, you can go for
Seal.
Roche. You got the
Oh, interesting.
Undying here.
Dropping the tombstone outside the pit.
In the pit is better for tanking Roche. Out of the
Yeah.
pit is better for the team fight. This is a defensive position. On the other side's the aggressive position. So it looks like they want a little bit of team safety. Maybe worried about the potential blink echoes coming in.
Yeah.
Which actually I would have thought you'd use aggressively in that sense, but I guess you also might reveal you're doing Roche if you put it on that side.
That's a fair point.
Well, anyways, they get it unnoticed. Give it to Emo, trying to prevent his 7th death.
It is now 20-minute Tormentor time. If you get Aegis right into the Tormentor shard, I'm curious who this is going to go to, because Keeper of the Light's just going to keep everyone topped off. They'll eventually finish this up. A little closer than they wanted, maybe, but Polo Sin will be the one that walks away with the shard.
Oh, that same observer from bottom sees the troll once more.
Oh, boy. I mean,
This is a
they might be
repeat.
baiting this, though. I think they're baiting this because they are smoked up behind it. So this time they're expecting
baiting
this
it?
exact same gate. There's the Static Storm. Is the damage there enough? Great Nightmare through the wall. He's going to be able to get the ult off, and now Emo needs to kite this out. There's the Blinding Light, and oh, God. What a disaster Blinding Light is for Troll Warlord. He is dead. Anti-Mage trying to finish off K-Class here as Emo continues to chase thanks to all that extra mana. That will be 2 dead. And now an 8,000 gold lead. They were once quite a bit behind in the lane stage, but feeling like they are in full control now.
Told you. As soon as Baboka gets the Helm of the Dominator, just changes everything. Now he's got a troll creep to help take a tower off of that winning team fight, which this observer did work. Same play twice. They might have been trying to bait it, but I don't think they expected it to happen that fast. It feels like they weren't quite in position yet to act on it.
Yeah, I agree. I think if they had smoked up and were there like literally a second or two sooner, they might get it. Mid lane, Beyond's gonna get found here from Emo. In some trouble, stuck inside the kinetic field, and Storm Spirit will just dance on him. He is somehow unstoppable now. Top lane, Anti-Mage gonna get found. Very nice kill.
Yeah, if the initial stun hits the Anti-Mage, they definitely have the lockdown to finish the job. Bane in particular with the Fiend's Grip. Just the first stun is the hard part. I missed how it happened, but they may have been able to wrap on trees or surprise him with dead shot, something like that.
The boys pushing mid lane tower. They do have a fortification, but it will not refresh. So I think they just have to give this one up. Dude, do you think the Troll Summoner creep's gonna get nerfed?
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
I don't want him to be, but he might. I would say the skeletons die a little faster, perhaps.
You know how abilities level up over time for the new trolls?
Yeah.
What if at level 1 it only summons 2 instead of 3, and then it scales to like 3, 3, and then 4?
4 only when it's like that Chen buff or something?
No, I think 4 would be level 4 of the ability, because I think Chen gets like 5 levels on the abilities, right?
5 skeletons? My
Yeah, so
God.
5 skeletons for Chen or something.
I feel like 4 would be too strong, actually.
Really?
I think the early pushing power of the troll is good. I think the late game ratting of the troll is
Dire's
like
bottom
the
tower
true
is
killer
under
element.
attack.
And if he had even more skeletons at that point, I think you've got a real problem.
Radiant's top tower
So
is
just
under
leave it at
attack.
4 then maybe. Like what if it's just 2, 3, 3, and then 4?
I guess I'm
That
open
way
to
you
that.
can't like get a troll at 8 minutes and take a tower.
I would actually prefer
Dude.
to see the other abilities made stronger
Radiant's top
rather
tower
than
is
nerf
under
his.
I'm fine with that. Yeah, that's actually a cool idea. Well, this tower fallen quite quickly as Keeper of the Light just sitting here giving everyone sustain. They'll pop the fortification.
bottom tower is
Dude,
under
this-
attack.
I think this troll creep has the most building damage on the team now.
Oh,
Ah!
probably.
Top tower is under
Objective
attack.
taken, troll gone. Certainly more between the trolls in the game.
Still has his pipe and blink dagger now on the Undying, looking for an Octarine.
Oh, Baboka, there's another troll. Yeah, turn around, get it. Oh, he's got Helm Dom cooldown. Too bad. To buff the other abilities, I think increase Stomp AoE or cast time on the Centaur. Leveling,
That'd be
like
cool.
as it levels up, like you mentioned.
Give it like
Um,
10 more AoE each level or something.
Yeah. I don't know.
Emo's gonna go in,
Zip.
dodges the stun. K-Class will be forced to pop the Pierce the Veil. And Glimpse will pull him back in. There's your Static Storm. And it will be Zeal to finish the job.
Baboka ratted. He's still down here. God, just imagine if he had a troll creep. Oh, there's another troll creep in this camp.
He's actually doing so much damage to the troll here.
Radiant are scanning.
Storm, zipping in, looking for the Earthshaker. He does go back the other way. He does have a ward to play around. Nice BKB from Emo, actually. Making sure he doesn't randomly get caught here. To be honest, I don't think they have any intention of going high ground for a while. Like, they are now in pretty much full control of the map.
Are scanning.
I don't know what you're talking about, but Boga's been pushing high ground this whole time.
Yeah, I mean, that's true.
He's nah, he's the only one, of course. You're right. Everyone else is playing the map, finding these kills, forcing a BKB out here. He will be good to go. They're just waiting for the Roche to respawn, and Baboka's having his fun, drawing the enemy attention, doing his thing.
Does Anti-Mage have Ags already?
Not. Oh, actually, it might be delivered. Yeah, it's on the way. You're right.
Dude, this Ags actually could be pretty sick this game.
It's a lot of damage versus someone like,
Is under
you know,
attack.
Leshrac, of course. But I will also say, Troll Warlord's ult is 150 mana. So if you know, jump him, he's used a couple spells for farming.
Dire's
You
top
hit him
tower is under attack.
with the Ags mana burn, and then, you know, 1 or 2 more times. He may have to ult really early to have enough mana, or
like the
BKB really early.
Yeah, it's like the Ags mana burn, spawn the Mantas, and he's immediately out of mana.
Under attack.
Double damage.
Okay, getting back to
There's-
the creeps. The Croaker, why did they increase the cast time? Or they decreased the cast time?
Yeah, they
I'm
decreased
sorry,
the
they
cast point,
nerfed
yeah.
it by increasing the cast point. I'm not sure why they did that. I say bring it back down.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Top tower has fallen.
Looking for me? Stupendous. Here I am.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
The Shockwave on the Satyr Tormentor, that one doesn't even scale, I don't think. But it should. I think the damage should go up. Or make the travel
cool.
distance go up as it levels up as well.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Well, they are trying to smoke up and make a play here. They have no outer towers, and at the moment, Cold Pros is actually positioned very well to try and pop this smoke and make a play here. Smoke's gonna pop, they go for Beyond, he gets the BKB off right away, jumps in here on Han, he gets on top of the Disruptor, huge soul rips and heals from Bobica is gonna make them waste so much time, and they're fighting right under the Will-O-Wisp. Those BKBs are gonna expire, but a huge echo from Beyond. Emo is still alive, you've lost your anti-mage, can they bring down this Troll Warlord? The Battle Trance is running, but it's about to expire. He's gonna get Vortex right on back in, and Zeal trying his best to survive. The heal does not come out in time. As Emo, yeah, gonna be the big winner here, and guess what? More mana going his way.
Oh, that's the gem. That's the gem. Don't forget it. That was an amazing static storm to start that fight.
Yeah.
There was a really good Fiend's Grip onto Anti-Mage. It is not easy to get him with that thanks to the counter spell. And they were a little slow to cancel it. I think Electric Vortex was down because they had used it on Beyond at the start but he popped BKB in time. So that did ultimately cost you your Anti-Mage, and that means I don't think you get that much tower damage in here since Anti-Mage is the main guy for that. And of course the Dark Troll Summoner, but currently missing in action on the team. But getting the gem is a big win, and then of course getting the positioning for Roche as it has finally respawned.
Yeah, this will be a pretty free Roche. They've got themselves the zombies tanking this. And then in terms of Aegis, I'm guessing you just give it to Emo, right? Like, there's no reason that you would put it on anybody else. Like, he is so far. Oh, okay, never mind. Fly takes it.
I mean, would you like to say what you're going to say about Emo, but just change it to Fly?
Yes, certainly no one else takes it besides Fly.
I mean, he is... since the start of the game where Emo was getting bullied, he actually hasn't died since then, so maybe they're feeling, you know, a lot of priority is being focused on Fly. They want him to be a little bit more free in these fights, so perhaps they give him the Aegis as a result. Storm also has the BKB, which saves him from a lot of the damage. Whereas Anti-Mage doesn't really want to have to build a BKB, but that means he is a little bit more at risk, even with his counter spell.
All right, shard there for Emo on the Storm Spirit. Not a bad one. And Troll will get himself a Butterfly. That's a big pickup. Or did I say Butterfly? MKB, sorry.
The counter to Butterfly.
Yeah.
It's also counter to the Blinding Light is what it actually is in this game. Blinding Light is just such a pain for you.
It literally ruins his battle trance. Like it's kind of ridiculous that Troll Warlord is so hard countered by an insane amount of spells that make his ultimate useless. All right, here we go. Bowica bumps the spirit form, and it is time for them to start pushing the higher ground. Fly is going to go in.
Water bubble, the rare water bubble.
Kind of hype.
The water bubble is actually so valuable on anti-mage too, because you amp it up with your magic resistance.
Oh my goodness, Emo just goes in and deletes the Bane. Commits the BKB for it, but so worth it.
I mean, without Bane, can you kill anti-mage? Okay, I just jinxed him.
I honestly still don't think you can. Like, you have to commit Echo to do it, and... Oh, Blinking Abyssal. There's your Echo Slam. It will get the troll out for now. There's your Hex. Okay. It's going to be double BKB for this. Pretty much all your ultimates as well, just for the Aegis. Range barracks goes down. Melee to fall. One lane of racks remaining. Nice Nightmare here. Does catch the Undying. The jump in. Again, looking for this anti-mage. So much healing coming through. They don't have detection, and Troll is stuck inside the Static Storm. He's gone. And now Zeal, well, he's going to chase, help bring down K-Class. And now underneath the tier 4s. Need to be careful. They're going to buy back on this Muerta. More healing coming in from that Keeper of the Light.
I mean, without Echo and Troll, you just don't have the damage.
Zeal trying to bait maybe here. He's gonna die. Did get the tombstone down though. What a bash from the anti-mage. Gets the kill, and Abyssal as well now onto the Earthshaker. Emo not done. Going for more. Diving into the base. Takes down the Bane, and they will get themselves the GG. They're now one game away from the main event as they'll take a 2-0 lead in this grand finals.
It's pretty impressive, considering I want us to go back in time.
All right, well, here we go. It is game number 3. And Emo on another good Storm Spirit game, potentially. But I think you and I are most excited to see this Enigma and, of course, the support Mars, which... Support Mars isn't the most uncommon. I'd say it's about as uncommon as, say, Skywrath Mage. So, very excited to see how this is going to go.
No way. Skywrath Mage is way more normal than support Mars.
In current meta, you think people are going to pick Skywrath?
Over support Mars? Who's doing that?
I mean, if Mars is pretty strong right now. I feel like early in the draft, and flex him to support if you really need.
I don't know if I've seen anyone do it in a while.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I missed it, but I think
I haven't
support
seen it in a
Skywrath
while either.
I think support Skywrath is not that strange because it's an actual support. It was very popular in pubs. Even though the pros don't always pick it, they love it in pubs.
That's true.
Before the API got hidden. And I think it is good. I think people have been exploring it more because so many mid-heroes are weak to the silence. Oh, block the TA.
Oh. God's Rebuke to slow down 3. Big shield crash, though, as the Earthshock from the Ursa comes out to First Blood to Beyond on the Pango. They're going to love that.
Mambo, mambo, omachiri, mambo.
Baboka gonna body block. Oh, he missed the creeps a little. Oops. All right, no longer gonna block the creeps. So they're gonna go for a lane swap to try to dodge that Enigma matchup. They're gonna bring the Ursa down here. Send Pango top.
Actually, I understand the idea behind this, but I don't think this lane is any better for the Ursa.
For the Ursa, it might not be, but I do think farming the Eidolons is very useful to limit what Zeal can do. And once you have some points in Nether Blast and Swashbuckle, you just put those together and you should be farming up some money. And, you know, maybe you watch TI, you saw Mar play the offlane Ursa, you're like, yeah, okay, yeah, we can do it.
Mambo, mambo, on my TV, mambo.
Pause, disconnect. I can't do it. No. What am I doing in this lane?
Oh my goodness.
Now, yeah, it will be tricky. TA will feel more comfortable here, but I mean, if you were going to be stuck recovery farming anyways, right, you might as well give Pango a little bit better of a time with some extra Eidolon gold and slow down the Enigma, who was going to be the one pushing the tempo of the game with... Well, I actually thought he was going to get Helm of the Dominator first. Looks like he's got Drum queued up first. But after beating the Ursa in lane, he would have taken the towers real quick and then pressured the Ursa. So you would have had less time and less map space to recover. If Beyond and LQC can try to limit this, then you'll get a little bit more time to recover while the Enigma is slowed down because his Eidolons aren't just free farming.
Oh, and we're paused again.
I can't do this, guy. Seriously, this lag.
Guys, I don't know what's happening. A little bit of lag.
Just a little lag. Happens.
Mambo, mambo.
Oh yeah, K-Class, let's go. He's got the Helm of the Dominator queued up on Skywrath. I'm actually kind of down for this. I feel like Skywrath is a hero who doesn't actually need any items besides having some mana. But your farm... Okay, hold on, wait. You don't need any items at the start of the game, really. You're mostly spell focused, and the items mainly just give you mana to use your spells. Then your late game is really good with a lot of item synergies, but the middle portion is that you have no farm speed. Like at any point, any item you buy does not typically give you very good farm speed. That's why so many people tried the new shard when that went up to 3 bolts, and it was like, it was kind of a thing. But I actually like the idea of this Helm of the Dominator to bridge the gap, right? You no longer need to use spells to farm, so you're saving your mana, even though you don't have a mana item. You're just using the creep to farm, and that'll help you get to those late game items.
Yeah, I agree. I think that does make a lot of sense. I am curious to see if it's going to work out.
I want to go do this in one of my games.
Emo is going to lose his water rune. Nice rotation from the Skywrath there. One of the benefits from Skywrath is he is very fast. Quick little support there. This offlane Enigma not actually getting any denies yet, which is really surprising.
Mambo, mambo, on my TV.
I think he's been trying to be careful with the Eidolons. Though also he has a Mars support, which is not that, you know, helpful to give him space. Well, maybe it's okay, but he's mostly been doing some creep dragon stuff. Well, Zeal may have walked up a little bit too far.
Yeah, they're going to try and make the play. He's desperately trying to get back towards Bobica, but doesn't make it in time. Still level 1 on the Mars. That being said, the Eidolons will get the kill. And now he does have Spear. He'll hold it, though. Bobica's running around. He's microing. That's what's happening. Bobica's microing the Eidolons there.
That can't be. What is Zeal doing?
I don't know. It really looked like it was Bobica moving them, or he just had the most erratic and bizarre movements. Maybe it was like grouping them or something, like on it or something. I don't know if you can control group allied units. That doesn't sound right.
I think you can if they share control, but I'm not 100% sure. It's rare to ever happen in pub games.
Good spear, ends up sending him away. Emo, though, taking a lot of damage here. Gonna see if he can survive. Has a Fairy Fire and one more bottle charge. He just got fed. He got fed a Lotus from Elder Titan. That's actually huge. It's gonna save him. It's gonna allow Polosin to just run down the Pugna, and Bobica is still here. Blood Grenade up. He's gonna spear you into tower range, and that is gonna be a kill for Emo as a result. Mars support doubters, where are you?
I'm right here.
Okay, nice.
But don't worry, I'm not a Helm of the Dominator doubter, so it doesn't matter what hero he plays. He's actually been playing Helm of the Dominator the whole time.
What's your favorite
Mars
hero?
support
Helm of
actually
Dominator.
was a thing for a while. I think it was more of a position 5 than 4. I don't remember what changed about him that people stopped doing it. But there is
K-class.
precedence.
Oh, that's so much damage.
Joke's on you. Natural Order does nothing. I already have no armor. Dude, you better watch out, man. He's gonna get punched to death. Oh, what is this courier doing? What a weird path.
Radiant's
Okay.
carrier has been killed.
Polosin gonna lose his courier this time.
Very nice D ward there. I will say the Enigma is having a much more difficult lane than I would have expected.
I agree.
Ursa going aggressive here on the fly. He actually has this if he doesn't get away, which he's going to try
Ring
and play
around the
some
Rosie?
ring around the Rosie, but oh, the meld. Okay,
Urshocken 2.
Dire's
he's got him. This is going to go back the other way. He has to run. Into the Lotus pool, actually quite nice. Bobica might be able to cut him off. No, not in time.
Radiant's
Nice
top
play
tower
from the
is
Ursa
under
there.
attack. Radiant's
Dude,
middle
Beyond
tower
is
under
crushing
attack.
it. Level 6 now in the top lane. Pretty close to his defusal, honestly.
Radiant structures
Yeah, this is going a lot better than I thought.
Radiant's top tower is under
I mean, it
attack.
is an issue, right? That's why you lane swap to have the ability to kill Eidolons, but even better than I expected.
Well, Pango coming bottom is a huge problem. They're going to go ahead and spear to try and stop that Rolling Thunder, but Templar Assassin is dead. One more auto attack will do it. That being said, Mars will get the Wisdom Shrine.
Oh! Good
Does the
TP
Pugna
location.
actually get the other one? Dude, there's no way.
He's... no.
Is it already taken?
Yeah, Baboka got one, Han got the other,
Dire's
so...
top tower
Oh, okay.
is under attack.
They share my form, but not my calling.
Well, Ursa, Enrage there is going to buy him some time to get out.
Dire are scanning.
Overall, very close game. The lane swap actually massively paying off right now. I thought this was going to go much worse for the Ursa, but he's neck and neck with the TA. Bottom lane, no Enrage. He doesn't Vortex. He does have Vortex. He just doesn't use it. And you lose Zeal top lane again.
Yeah, I think
Dire's
just the
bottom
quick
tower
silence
is
coming
under
out.
attack.
I mean, he
There is
definitely
a
had
regen
the
rune, though.
moment. He just tried to get the attack off so you'd get like the double overload.
Yeah,
Dire's
yeah.
middle tower is under
Didn't expect the silence to come out like that. Go for the stomp mid. Doesn't have enough mana for Echo, but I don't think you have the damage to actually kill him. Oh!
Oh, there's the Echo. Hold on. Polosin. Very low. They're going to try and dive here onto this Earthshaker. They can't finish him quite yet. Emo thinking, will go and overshoots it, and the spear will help finish the job. Now looking for the Pugna. A regen rune coming in insanely clutch here.
Dire's middle tower is under
And with
attack.
Zeal in the mid lane, this should be the tower.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Emo looking to redeem his Storm Spirit early game from game number 2. Much better start this time. 2-0-2, 7 galvanized stacks already. Some nice zips to deal with the prediction stuns coming in.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
I think it's a good idea to play away from the Pango, who is super strong right now with his Diffusal. Just stick Baboka there. Let him farm that dead lane, get to his helm.
Yeah, Baboka's volunteering absolutely like, yeah, don't worry guys, I got this. I'll soak this lane.
For the team.
Definitely a sacrifice I am willing to take.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
You will lose this tower to the Nether Blast spam.
Yeah.
Not much you can do about it. Eventually, all your towers fall to a Pugna. Like the tier 1s, I mean.
Radiant's top tower has been denied.
Pugna is inevitable.
So is the Mambo.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
They do need to get level 6 on some of these supports. Unfortunately, Pugna is level 4. He's struggling the most, but still able to contribute just because of Nether Blast, which is fantastic. And they will get this bottom tower. They've got the catapult here, Beyond rotated down. Maybe they can push top with the Enigma, but they don't have a helm with a Dominator on anybody. Like, Enigma just went the drums, going for like mana boots, I
Radiant
believe.
structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, they're going to trade towers for now. They really are just trying to avoid Beyond.
He's sending that Astral Spirit like through the Twin Gate so that it just finds everybody.
There's 6 Eidolons hitting the tower. Zeal does all the work, and Baboka walks up. He's like, hey, I need this money for my helm. Don't mind me.
Up 2,000 gold now on the Radiant. A good portion of that is the support Mars.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Trying to find more plays with Beyond. They're smoking him over to mid, the last tier 1 available. But I'm pretty sure Yakult Brothers is going to continue just avoiding you.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
You think they'll revert the change on Helm of the Dominator where you get like gold and XP for like using it on creeps?
I think there's any number of ways you can nerf it. Ooh, good stun at the last second. I think it's still a cool item. I don't want them to over nerf it and then it just dies
Agreed.
again. But I do think adding a... Okay, pick one of these. It doesn't have to be all, but small mana cost on it, like 25, so that when you're using it as its original intended purpose of like, I'm going to use this creep, it's fine. It's a very minimal cost. But when you use it as a farm item of like every 45 seconds to grab a new one, then that mana cost really adds up. You could also increase the cooldown. You could decrease the HP and mana regen of the creeps so they're not as useful infinitely, especially while creep cutting.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I think if you revert the item, the build up, it just dies again. I also think when you capture a new creep, when the creep dies, it should give at least the XP to the people around. It shouldn't be like 0 reward for killing the creep, and then at the last second, they just capture a new one somewhere else.
Okay, I think those are a lot of those are pretty sensible. Unlike, you know, anything I would say, I'm a very unhinged balancer when it comes to things.
Delete this item.
No. Never delete it. Except for a repair kit. That one needed to be deleted. I'm glad that one is not in the game anymore. Smoke up. They're looking straight for the Storm Spirit. I think he's under a ward. Ooh, emo. That Blink Echo's got him. Mid animation for that zip away. Nicely done from Han.
The top net worth hero being taken out. But all he was doing was making space for Baboka, who has his Helm of the Iron Will. Gonna farm up towards a Blink. I think they're mostly chilling for that, to have a second initiator. They don't seem particularly moved to play much faster.
They're gonna kill Beyond here in this top lane. Black Hole comes out. They're gonna make sure the Eidolons help finish the job. He's a tanky boy, but Bobica will get the kill. Dude, they just are... This has been every game that we have watched of Yakult Brothers, which is somehow they are always out-greeting their opponent. Bobica is 2,000 gold in front of the next closest support, and now all three of the cores are at the top of the net worth. Like, they just play the map so efficient, it feels like, compared to the teams they play against.
Yeah, it's the Baboka effect. It's this Helm of the Iron Will, or Helm of the Dominator. Mostly farming on the enemy's half of the map once he gets it.
TA buys a Deso and dies immediately. Nice rotation there, bottom lane.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
God, this Pugna is just like not dying. Vortex trying his best. Ethereal form gets another auto attack. Just needs one more. Does get it. Okay. Elder Titan dying inside of the enemy triangle. Placing some vision there, it seems.
That is still up. I'm sure they suspect something is over there. For as strong of a start as the Pango had, doesn't feel like he was able to connect it to quite enough.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
He's almost got a blink, which will be huge. Han is looking topside here. They do have a ward that sees Bobica on the Mars. He also will see them in a moment. The invis, now the rotation in from the Ursa. Spear will push Beyond away. Gonna try and just TP. Emo makes it out too. Are they both out? Okay. They dodge the gank. Very nice. You have Black Hole coming up here in a moment.
Radiant are scanning.
They seem happy just farming, though. I feel like they're waiting for a couple more items. Blink on the TA.
Nice
BKB on the Storm.
This
would be sneaky.
This is a ballsy Roche. I mean, they know they're here. They just dewarded it. They've got the Spirit to scout, which can, of course, like stomp, cause some issues. But you also just have so many good spells for fighting around the Roche pit.
That would have been the time to do it, though, because 3 blinks and a BKB are about to be finished, so they're going to enter fight mode. See what Polosin decides to get. He's also got a good amount of money. 4 staff. He's his item of choice. It's very useful versus the Skywrath Mage ult. You can just save teammates from it, get people over Fissure, get them away from Ursa, get people away from Pugna Drain.
First Deso stack there for the TA. She runs down the Skywrath Mage. I like the idea of going top here because Tormentor will be up in a minute. Both teams are very good at it. So going through the Twin Gate, you're going to have Black Hole. You're going to have like Blink, Mars Arena. But we'll see who ends up finding who as Zeal.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Gonna start trying to push this lane in.
Bottom tower has fallen.
Do they make the rotation back to top is the question.
They may choose to just do Roche.
It takes a while for it to get to bottom though, right? Like it'll take 30
Yeah.
seconds.
That's
And
the
you're-
awkward part. But if you pretend like you're contesting, a lot of teams will kind of like hesitate, you know? And that could be enough time for Roche to cross over, and then you trade Tormentor for Roche.
No,
Which
they're
I think
smoking
would
top.
be worth it. Okay.
They're on the way.
I do think they're ready to fight.
has, yeah, Zeal actually did a decent amount of damage to the Ursa there, but all healed off by the Pugna. He's gonna get dunked behind the tower. A very good find. Now in comes Emo, gets the jump onto the Skywrath Mage. He will go ahead, drop the silence. The spear comes out to pin him down. He's still alive. Emo's forced to BKB. The arena completely whiffs. Emo does get a kill, but will have to back. And now, ooh, blink dodge there from the TA, but now trying to TP out, not gonna happen. Dunked and finished off there by the Pugna.
I think once you lose your Enigma, it's kind of hard to take a team fight. The threat of the black hole is what prevents them from grouping up and from feeling comfortable using certain spells.
My goodness. Ursa will solo the Tormentor very quickly. He's gonna be very low, but that is a really clutch grab on the Tormentor. Shard goes to the Pugna. Probably not the one that you wanted, obviously, but you at least deny it from the side of your Colpros.
Well, I can find the Skywrath Mage in the bottom lane.
It's a nice kill. More galvanized stacks for Emo.
And now smoking in the mid lane. I feel like you try to get this kill in the triangle, and otherwise, if you don't, you just go Roche. Okay, never mind. They saw Pugna leave. They're just going to go straight to Roche.
Yeah, I think this is a good call. You still have Black Hole available. The Echo's on cooldown. You have a ton of Eidolons, which he can make more if he... Oh, never mind. I was like, if he Malefices that Centaur, but never mind. They are going to try and make this rotation, though. Pango does have Rolling Thunder. This Roshan's not dying super fast. We'll see if the Elder Titan can make some space with his Astral Spirit. Bobica, of course, can go in. They do see the Ursa. He goes in, gets a first hit bash. You're kidding me. Takes down the Enigma immediately. Also will find a kill onto the Elder Titan. Vortex will allow them to get
He denied the Aegis!
What? Oh,
and he
no.
got stunned. Oh, it's a disaster.
Fly kills the Aegis.
Mambo.
They pinged the Ursa. They saw him running in, and he just walks in and assassinates both of your supports. Or your offlaner, and then your Elder Titan.
Yeah, he was even trying to sit back so that you could threaten the blink black hole. But Ursa knows exactly where to go. I can't believe he gets a first hit bash. I don't know if he primed it ahead of time, but that was extremely fortunate. They weren't quick enough to react because they were trying to finish Roche. Pugna runs in there. And I don't know what happened, but he A-clicked when he should have been right-clicking. And you don't even get the Aegis for your troubles. Did they even get the Roche?
Yeah, they
actually?
did. They at least
Okay.
got the Roche, but... Yeah, that is super rough. We are now dead even in net worth after that play, and see what they can do. Emo does have an amplified damage rune, trying to find a kill here onto Han. Should be able to, but they do need to be careful. They are coming in, and there you go. Skywrath. Ooh, good force staff from Polison's gonna actually save him. Emo's forced to BKB, tries to zip away, and TP's to safety.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Gonna run into the Ursa.
Wait, what just happened on that hurricane bike?
I am not sure. Did it have something to do with using it while he was like leaping forward and it changed the trajectory? Or did he get
I don't know. It literally didn't
bashing
move
stop
either of
you?
them. Okay, well, that is a really rough death there for the Templar Assassin, and we're now 14 to 16. Ursa has his Aghanim Scepter completed. The thing is Black Hole will still prevent him from being able to enrage. So you have that if the game keeps going that way. But the Enigma is about to die once again as he gets found by the Ursa, I believe. No, he gets the TP out. Okay, nice.
We are agreed.
I'm curious what K-Class wants to build. Now that he does have the Helmet of the Dominator and his farming speed is improving. I feel like a Blink Dagger could be okay. There's some key silences you can get and at least force BKBs out. Or maybe you just feel your team could use more damage. You could scale for that. But I think the damage is actually okay right now. You go like Blink Hex.
Yeah. We're almost to the Yule Scepter for the Mars, which is a big deal. But this is one of those games where, like, you were starting to pull ahead pretty substantially on the side of the Radiant, and now you are kind of falling behind, and this Ursa is becoming a massive problem.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's top tower is under
They
attack.
look, no, I was saying maybe they look for the Pango mid, but they're not going to be able to. Tier 2 top is dead. They will finish it off here with one more Nether Blast and a couple auto attacks from the Ursa. In the jungle, I see Storm Spirit looking for the Earthshaker, I think. Yeah, they can't get him. He actually blink dodges out too much of the damage, and he's safe.
Radiant's courier has been killed. Dire's courier has been killed.
Bobica gets the TP out. Yeah, he's gone.
Alright, force everyone back.
Dire's
I guess they
bottom
might have been
tower is
backing
under
anyways until they finish that tier 2 tower, but you don't lose anybody. They have yet to find a very clean fight on Yakutou Brothers.
Yeah, I
Somehow
mean,
they always lose a key hero right before the big stuff happens. And it's been Zeal a couple times, which
yeah, Zeal's died at the very beginning of the last two fights in a row, and he's on his way to a BKB. He almost has it. He's just a couple hundred gold away. And I think that's what they're really waiting for, because once you have BKB Black Hole, there is no stopping this, unless you manage to get the Basher on Pangolier. Ooh, doesn't have detection though. Nice Glimmer Cape there. TA.
He's going for
Needs
the
to be
blind
careful.
spill.
In so deep. They're just going to go right for the kill. She's dead. You're so far up on your own, and now Bobica's going to go in. The Pugna full heals off the ward thanks to so much of the mana being spent. And now you have essentially just lost 2 heroes trying to kill a Pugna who now has full HP and full mana.
And that's why Siphoning Ward's so good. Ursa. Okay, I thought he was going to keep chasing, but decides to just get the creeps. They'll work on the mid lane. The Storm Spirit versus Pugna matchup kind of goes both ways, where you can get to the Pugna and kill him, but if the Siphoning Ward is down, you don't take damage while zipping, which is nice, but it does still heal the Pugna. And as you saw, full heals him usually as you close the gap, and then you have to kill him 100 to 0. Which is doable if he's on his own, but this time he did have the team around him. That's how they kill the TA, eventually the Mars, and everyone else is just forced to retreat.
Yeah, there's no BKB on the Templar Assassin. She is super greedy build, has an Orchid going for like a Nullifier.
Yeah, I saw she got the Orchid, and I was kind of debating if maybe you should have just gone straight Nullifier or BKB first. I mean, Orchid is nice. I don't know, like, how critical is it?
Yeah, it's a little weird.
Because the thing is, it's like, oh, if you blink silence the Pugna, you could get him. If he didn't already have a Glimmer, it's like, okay, well, I'll get someone else. But if you silence them, they'll be decrepified by the Pugna. So ultimately, you need to deal with decrepify more than silencing people and preventing them from, you know, using spells on you.
Plus, they also have like 3 Ghost Scepters, maybe 4 Ghost Scepters, and the Decrep. How many Ghost Scepters do they have?
Radiant's top tower is under
Yeah, at
attack.
least 3.
Yeah, so 3 Ghost Scepters plus Decrep. Come on, you're never attacking anything. BKB's done on the Enigma. He's actually got the Aghanim Scepter queued up, which is huge. Fly. Gonna try and do something here, but his BKB gets forced as the E-Blade comes out, then the Decrep and the Glimmer Cape, and everything is wasted on the Storm. He zips completely across the map out of just pure frustration.
You used Pango Roll, but I think using the BKB feels a little worse. So Hongsha can maybe look for a fight here. Or just set up for Roche, since it could be spawning. It's not quite up yet, but it is a little bit on the shorter side. 30 more seconds to go at this point.
They can get the Tormentor here, actually. Templar Assassin, very good at it. Will clean up the wave. They do have some good shards. I know they've bought a lot of them already. Okay, it goes to Polosin. I mean, not the most important shard, I'll be honest.
No. It's really good on core ET, but support ET rarely uses it to go in.
Dire's middle
I mean, the lower cooldown might be nice. I guess that's probably about it.
tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
What about
They know Roshan is up. They're going to go right into the Roche pit.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Will they get the top tier 2? It looks like they're going to trade for it. Elder Titan not going to make it in time to get the Spirit into the Roche pit. Ursa cleans it up. That's going to be Aegis and the Shard.
Yeah, she stops the Ursa's TP.
Wow, he stomps the Ursa's TP. Very, very good.
I thought maybe you could rat a little bit more with that, but still wants to play it safe. Okay, now having the Age, you don't have to be as worried about the black hole.
Emo has a Nullifier.
Okay, I mean, he does want to
Oh,
zip on
gosh.
to the supports and take him out.
Yeah.
the energies of the earth speed
I feel like we are in for a long haul here.
Seems to be. It's a good place to be for game 3 match point. And this,
Dire's
I mean,
bottom tower
I
is
feel
under
tired.
attack.
I can't imagine how it feels to be Yakutou brothers having played this many games. If this game goes long and you lose, and then you got to play another, maybe even a 5th one,
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
exhaustion will truly start coming into play.
Yeah. Storm Spirit trying to take advantage of a regen rune. We'll go in, find some heroes. Another early BKB gets spent. Ursa gets the blink out. They do find the Skywrath Mage, but the Echo comes in from on. You've just lost your Storm immediately, and now TA has to TP on out. First hit bash, doesn't get it. Elder Titan will
Lose your
TP
gem,
out.
too.
Mars will TP out. Yeah, you just lost Gem. That hurts so bad.
He's trying to zip in to find information. That part is succeeding, but it has yet to lead to a black hole. I think there's been one this game. We're at 35 minutes. I can't remember another one besides the one they used top to kill
Radiant's bottom tower
The Pango,
is under
yeah.
attack.
kill the Pango, yeah, like post laning stage. If they get it, you know, I think they'll win the fight because it'll set up the Earth Splitter, you know, the TA splash, right? It'll be very easy to clear up whatever heroes are in the black hole, but so far, unable to get any.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Mambo, mambo, mambo.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
2 more minutes on Aegis. I think you have time to deal with your lanes and then head mid, get that last outer tower, and then see how things go. They might be waiting for Echo, but it'll be up in 15. So it's about time to start moving together.
Does Pugna have a BKB?
Radiant's
No.
middle tower is under
I was like,
attack.
I'm trying to figure out what they did in that last fight to like bail out the Pugna. He just literally had Glimmer Cape and like the ward down, and Storm's like, oh, can't go on this hero anymore after spending like half his mana pool.
Exactly. As long as the Nether Ward is down, you're just getting so much healing. Because not only, okay, you zip to the Pugna, it full heals him. Maybe he was full health anyways. Okay, no big deal. Your damage is like auto attack, Q, auto attack, zip, attack, vortex, attack, Q, attack, right? Like every time you're using your spells, you're healing him. You can eventually out damage the healing, but if there's any teammates nearby, it's gonna cost you, which is why he always either dies or just has to walk away. They are doing a good job split pushing though with all their various
Oh
summons.
my goodness. Oh my
Last
goodness.
second.
Fly. Baited himself. I mean, there's no way he has the damage to kill the Earthshaker. It also hurts real bad that he happened to proc the evasion on the first Meld Strike.
I also don't think you can kill him.
Like, these
'cause
are
he's
just
still got a
deaths you
Ghost
can't-
Scepter.
Mambo,
Yeah.
mambo.
These are just deaths you can't really afford to make. Like, it's a very self-inflicted death.
Yeah, it does feel like Hongsha is. I want to say they're in control of this game. They're finding better fights, but the split pushing, and although they sometimes die, they are trying to aggressively farm and cut waves. So you haven't made any damage to the actual, you know, like tier 3's barracks, and the gold lead isn't that much. It's like 4K. Find another kill on the ET. That doesn't really set up much, though. Roche is not up. I guess maybe you'll get the Tormentor, most likely, when it's up and they're not ready to do anything about it. And the later the game goes, I know we haven't seen a black hole happen yet, but at some point it will happen. It's kind of an inevitability. And Enigma does get scary in the late game. And you've got Baboka. You know, he's farming up a storm. He's gonna be another core. Kind of already is.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, he is like a budget offlaner.
He's about to pass the offlaner.
Arcane energies. Use them.
The BKB is done on the Pugna. So now if you
Did he
do
get it?
spend your
Yeah.
time zipping over to him, he's just going to BKB and drain you.
The thing is, they kind of need someone to bait them in, and then you get the black hole. But we just haven't even seen that yet. Like, they never really get that opportunity. Emo bottom has his team smoked behind him.
Blessings.
K-Class just bought a full Hex. He has not shown this at all. Now, they might suspect something that he didn't spend his money for so long. But here comes the Blink Hex reveal on the Skyride. That could be huge.
We'll see what happens. Second smoke coming out here from your Colt Bros. Who's going to find who? Boboka gets the BKB. Nicely done. Arena comes through, but guess what? They've got your TA. A black hole, though, into the Earth Splitter. Can you kill the Ursa? No. He had the BKB up the whole time. He had the Enrage going. They're trying to kill themselves. This Skyrath Mage, but they can't do it. Instead, they zip on over looking for the Ursa. He's still alive. Barely nullifier out from Emo. He gets the kill. A buyback from the Pango. Emo is now out of mana. And Beyond is coming. Spear Arena, or I'm sorry, Spear onto 2. Emo Vortex onto 2. A lot of damage coming through, but it's not enough.
They did so little damage to Ursa during that
Yeah,
black
he took
hole.
no damage.
They were so close together. Usually
Oh!
you like...
Pyrrhic Cloak, nice.
Okay. Usually you Psyblade through them. I wonder, were they too close and she just ended up hitting one person instead, I guess. But it was such a close kill onto the Ursa that the TA dies first. And without your TA, you don't have sustained damage. There's only so much Storm can do, especially when he keeps healing the Pugna and then the Pugna heals the teammates.
Yeah.
So you really need TA to help out with that right-click damage.
They went for the Skywrath, and like he's just getting life drained, and I watched Pugna go from like half HP to full instantly. Polisen in some trouble here. Does have the Stomp, will connect with it, and then the blink away. I mean, they did at least kill the Ursa. They got a buyback out of the Pango. These are some silver linings. If you happen to kill the Pango again, it's pretty big.
Well, it's the third Roche, and Black Hole is still down for 45 seconds.
Oh my
Listen,
gosh.
don't think you wanted to be there.
I mean, he just sent it.
That's your gem.
But yeah, that is tough. Maybe you can get the Pango here. He is pretty far forward. You make it into the pit in time. You have the black hole. He's going to zip in. He doesn't get the Aegis, and now he's hexed, in trouble. Zeal actually steals the refresher, pops it. Where was the first black hole? I don't know where the first black hole was. It wasn't on cooldown, right? Am I missing something?
No, it was. It was. He popped it to use the original one. He needed to be BKB when he zipped in. He got hexed by the Skywrath mage. And then he actually zipped out alive originally while BKB was still up, but then needed to zip again, and he was within Netherward, and I think he died to that.
Oh my goodness. Hex in. Spear back.
Oh,
Can they get the kill onto the Ursa? They do. Hold on. Other side as well. Pugna asleep. That's a big kill if they can get him, but he's going to survive for now. Okay. Aegis did not live very long there. They need to clear up the Roche's banner, and they can, thanks to the Eidolons. Bottom lane, Mars just gets caught out. He gets dunked, and he's dead. He has no buyback. That's 90 seconds without your Mars.
Why was he out there?
I do not know.
They did use the Echo, but they have Refresher.
Bloodthorn.
Ooh, you gotta be
A
careful.
lot of damage onto the Ursa. All right. Well, they will back away as the Emo's going to be respawning, but they do not manage to break the high ground. They do further increase their gold lead, though, up to 12,000.
Radiant's middle tower
I feel
is
like
under
you
attack.
can keep going because there's no... Well... I guess you do want your Skywrath there with the Blink Hex. He even has a Shadow Blade now. So they want to wait for him for the surprise initiation. It does mean some of the big abilities are going to be up again, though. That's why I thought you might push a little sooner. No Black Hole, no Mars. I guess they don't know Mars doesn't have buyback. Uh-oh. Is that the Shadow Blade that found him? I'm gonna guess so. Dude, the hell, I was saying, Skywrath Mage has a lot of item potential, but no farming speed. The Helm of the Dominator has done it.
I mean, with where this game is right now, you're 15,000 ahead. I don't know where, like, your ability to win is
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
dwindling incredibly fast because your Black Hole is not even reliable now with beyond having the Basher. We're seeing TA does have the damage to kill heroes, so if you do manage to get,
Barracks are under attack.
you know, the Black Hole onto multiple, it'd be nice. Blink, Hex, Spear, they've got the Pugna, but they get the Hex onto the TA! He has the BKB, but there's the Black Hole, but he got the Enrage off. This Ursa's not taking any damage at all. The Echo comes
Echo
out,
misses.
it doesn't quite connect, but Han's gonna chase up onto the high ground and dunks him for the second time. Your TA's dead. Ursa still alive somehow. Pure
Everyone's
cloak
so
here to
low.
try and kill him. Do they have the damage to finish the job? He will. Bobica, I don't even know how he manages to do it, but he does. K-Class will finish the job unless he has a Yule's there to save him. Malefice, Stomp, holding down this Skywrath Mage. Is going to be an E-Blade to buy him some time. Han comes in, so much damage that way. And I think your Enigma might be dead here. In comes Emo. Lots of damage from the Storm Nullifier and the BKBs. He's gonna look for more. He needs more. Pango
Zips
will
the wrong
dodge it
way.
out. Emo does not find him.
Got the Black Hole and the Blue Hole. mean, you don't actually lose barracks. I can't believe they held that. It did require a dieback on the Enigma. All right, you're back to finding pickoffs now. Shadowblade Skywrath looking for the kills. The Hex on both teams has proven to be very powerful. And right now it's the Earthshaker with the Refresher, but as this game keeps going and you start to get refreshers onto the Enigma,
Dude, Skywrath is 26.
see who else wants to get one, but like those, that is when the fight gets really, really difficult for you.
Dude, almost every hero in this game has hit their level 25. We're very close. Oops, Skywrath Mage coming top.
Dire are scanning.
He's got his eyes on Emo. Fly nearby, though, as well. Who's going to find who? The Hex comes out. They get the Ursa, though.
No enrage.
That is massive. Now looking for K-Class. Double nullifier just in case. And there's no buybacks on these guys. They are both dead for 90 seconds.
You probably assume the Ursa has his, but I think you still push and try to force it. At least take one barracks. The Hex proving so useful here because it also silences, so even though Ursa has the Ags, the other stuns, right, he can just pop and rage and he's okay, but not a Hex. So they managed to burst him 100-0 in that time.
Yeah, Fly just being invis on the high ground there was absolutely so clutch.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Do get the ward down.
Dire's structures are
Fortification comes through. Someone needs to get that ward.
Dire's top tower is under
Tier
attack.
3 tower starting to take some damage. Boba is gonna start getting to work on it. Emo as well. He knows what's going on here. Immediate BKB out from the Pugna. Rolling Thunder comes in from beyond. They're gonna try and chain stun down Boba. He gets the BKB off. Trying to hobble away here.
Are under attack.
And get the buyback of the Skywrath as well. They want a lane of Rax. Rolling Thunder down. BKB on the Pugna is down.
Barracks are under
But
attack.
everything on this Earthshaker is available. We'll get one lane of Rax. Okay, Elder Titan has an Agnum Scepter all of a sudden.
He's ready to bash some heads in that stapler.
Well, they're the first team to
gets
crack the
out.
high ground. Melee barracks down. We're almost to a dead even game once again here as we're closing in on 52 minutes.
Ooh, it's a pretty fast Roche. And refreshers are still being farmed up. So if you can secure this to get the temporary second black hole and bide the time till you get your official refresher, that would be huge for the side of Yakult Brothers. Obviously want to steal that away. If you're Hong Shi, or secure it for your Ursa. He would also like having a refresher. Oh, he sold his Helm of the Dominator? I'm a little surprised to see people do this. I don't know why people don't just put it in their backpack.
Just backpack it? Yeah.
Yeah, like summon a creep and then backpack. Like, unless that mechanic has changed without me knowing, you can do that and then just have the troll creep like pushing in top, threatening in that ranged barracks, you know? I feel like that's worth it, more than 1,000 gold. Though I think he used it to finish the Wind Waker, which I do understand. That is pretty valuable. But so is the farming speed and, you know, the map pressure of, you know, the creep on somewhere else.
Dire are scanning.
Well, they are smoked up here. Gonna see what they can find. Roshan is bottom, constantly being scouted, and they're positioned fairly well here. But again, who finds the initiation? The Hex is the opening. The Enigma actually is going to be the one they're going to walk into first. There it is, the Blink the Hex. They get the chain stuns. The Enigma, he gets the BKB. The Wind Waker comes through. Does he get the ult off? He doesn't. He's dead without buyback. This is a disaster. They need to get out of here. BKB out from Fly. He doesn't have a nullifier to stop that ethereal form of the Ursa, and now the bash comes through. There's going to be the Enrage. He's dead. The Echo comes through. In comes Emo, a big Vortex, but they can't bail out the TA, and now Emo has no HP or mana left. He's going to try to TP, but an optimistic one at best. That is a 4 for 0. And they will get themselves the Aegis.
That was a good wraparound. They keep finding this Enigma more often than not, and I feel we've only seen, you know,
The
maybe
Wind
like
Waker
2
came out
black
so
holes
late,
in
though.
actual team fights.
Roshan has fallen to the dark.
I feel like if you go for this Wind Waker, you gotta be ready to save it. It just was so late.
Bounty.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
This is where you wish you had a creep to be pushing other lanes.
Yep, but instead you do not, and you will be forced to double buyback here. Your Enigma will be up in a couple of seconds and has everything available, but actually he doesn't have BKB,
Structures are fortified.
right?
It's
I
about
think he
to
had
be
to
up.
use it, so... Oh, is it? Okay.
Attack.
Roche Banner will protect the creep wave.
Middle barracks is fallen.
Middle lane of Rax down, bottom lane of Rax about to fall as well. They're holding their buybacks. They do not want to give these up. They're going to pray for one last fight at the throne at this point, as Mega Creeps are about to be secured as they move to the top lane of Rax. They're just going to back. No way, right? They're actually backing.
I think it's just really scary as they all respawn and you know they have everything. And your own Earthshaker is a minute away from Refresher. I think you want to like back and get the creeps to push ahead with you.
Mambo, mambo, 我们踢
报告长官，家里还有4点3度。
mambo, mambo, 我们踢 mambo。
报告长官，家里还有4点3度，可以出发。
Okay, you have to find a black hole in this
Yeah.
next fight. And it's in your own base, so you should be able to sit in the back unspotted compared to being out on the map and you know you get caught by a good wraparound. Unfortunately, you lost 2 barracks off of that. But there is one last lane that they have to push, and you should be able to sit in the back waiting for the right opportunity.
Double damage.
Radiant are scanning.
At this point, do you think it would have been better to have off-lane Mars and a 4-position Enigma? Oh, Hex. Find the Skywrath. That's a nice kill. That one is a dieback. That is 2 minutes of space here. The question is, can they do something with it? If they could smoke up, which it looks like they're about to do, it is time to go hunting.
To be honest, would the itemization be any different if it had been in like swapped roles? I
Yeah.
think the big thing is that the Enigma has less money because of Baboka's greedy playstyle, so he would have a refresher already
Yeah.
and perhaps be more willing to just throw it out.
We're going to see them try to make a play onto the high grounds. Jump in. Vortex is out. Hex does catch the Pango. Spear into the arena. He has a refresher as well for a second Vortex. 2 are dead. All right. They're finding plays here. The Aegis timing being wasted almost completely now. Well, I mean, you did.
Yeah,
you
by the
did
time
get
your
2
team
lanes of Rax,
spawns,
but, yeah.
I don't think you can even do much with it. Unless they buy back to defend. I mean, then you might be able to take an Aegis fight in your own base, which does not feel great. But that might be about to happen here because here is The tier 2 falling. Do they have a banner from earlier? I don't think so.
I think they committed
Aeon
on
Disc
top
on the
racks.
Enigma.
Yeah, I saw that. He had it queued up for a
Can't kill
while.
him.
Ursa jumps in, silenced up, hexed up, black hole #1. Can they keep this kill though? He just decrypt the Templar assassin. He doesn't do anything. Ursa able to get away. And now thinking of turning it around. I mean, this black hole doesn't do much.
Middle tower is under attack.
Ursa
gotta get out of
continuing
here.
the chase, gets the bash, Yules to buy a little bit of space. A Wind Waker to safety. He's out. Oh no.
You get 2 buybacks with that, though.
You did. Yeah.
It could have been more, potentially, but at least you have that. You do need to chill now until Black Hole is back up. 2 minutes. You gotta wait. You can still play around the Mars, though. The Blink Hex. Unable to find anything in that last fight because you're going to the ace, but now that we're back into playing the map, should be able to get something with that. If you stick together, play around the traps. Set new traps, I guess, first, because there's been some clearing due to the gem, which you now recovered, so the traps will actually survive on the map. Storm get his own hex? Consume the Ags, get hex?
It's a very tense game. 60-minute. We're going to see the move for the jungle items begin to see who's going to get what.
You need Helm of the Undying for this Enigma. For how often he has been found and killed without being able to do anything. Anyone getting a
Minotaur
Book of the
horn,
Dead would
okay.
be really useful for Hong Shi because that way you don't always have to carry the gem and you can still clear out TA traps.
Yeah, they just got one on K class.
Oh, very nice.
Helm of the Undying for both Templar Assassin and Enigma.
Oh, K-Class has the Book of the Dead with the debuff duration and spell amplification enchantment. So Hex, Silence, all his damage. Very formidable as he goes for Sanj Kaya. Needs to eat an Aghanims at some point.
Some very good jungle items here for both teams. Yeah, Bobica also getting a Book of the Dead. That being said, Ursa still has not selected one. Neither has the Earthshaker. Oh wait, no, he did.
His
He just
omp?
kept the Desmond Bloodright. Okay, tier 5 Desmond Bloodright with Timeless. Actually pretty massive for him.
What does Ursa end up with? The Minotaur Horn. Oh, there's an amplify damage.
I mean, they have the TA trap that scouts this, so yeah, Zeal just goes and takes it.
Scanning.
He has the money for his refresher, but he's also saving buyback at the moment.
I think that's the right call.
Well, he's actually
You've
heading
got
to
to
the
have
secret
buyback
shop,
at this
I think.
point. The thing is, you won't get both off. Helm of the Undying allows you to get one black hole,
Yeah.
but like, what's the point of the refresher if you get picked off, get one black hole, refresh, and it's like, and then what?
Dire's top barracks are under attack. Top barracks has fallen.
Hope that heroes die during it and extends the duration.
I guess so. Book of the Dead does a little ratting top. This is what that backpack Helm of the Dominator could have been. It's not too late. Buy another one. Why not? Baboka has his own Shadow Blade now. I like that they're very different heroes, Skywrath and Mars, but they have a lot of similar items. Blink, Hex, Shadow Blade. There's a block of cheese on the Skywrath.
It is so hard to catch Ursa with this like double Earth Shock and Wind Waker. Like he's just constantly going to be invulnerable.
You have to catch him with a Hex. And then chain Hex him until he's dead.
Smoke out from Yakutou Brothers does not net them anything.
Roche is up, but if you can just delay this, it will move its way top. I think that's what you would like to do on the side of Yakutou Brothers, because they did not get a chance to set up bottom as much.
They're wasting precious Roche time here. It's going to die so fast to this Ursa, though, is the problem. He gets the Hex.
There's the first Hex.
He gets the stun. Do they have the kill? It's going to be so close. He's down. He does have the buyback now, looking for the Skywrath Mage. Nullifier is out, going to connect. They've taken down a second. The Black Hole is going to find the Pangolier. He's the only one who can stop it, but where's the damage? They're just sitting there waiting. He gets the second refresher. He gets the Black Hole. It's on to 3. Can they actually finish the job? It's going to be big. The Echo Slam comes through. They get the TA. They manage to survive, and the Ursa rips through the side of the Radiant. Polosin will not survive. 4 are dead. Han hits the biggest echo of his life. What happened, by the way? I feel like they just stood there while 3 people were black holed.
Everything happened, man. I am also a little confused by that, but I want to assume that the Ghost Scepters are out and difficult to see. The Decreps, the E-Blades are coming out, and he can't attack because they don't have enough nullifiers for how many spells are coming out in these fights, all the big abilities. But we finally see the big black holes, and they're not able to actually finish the job.
That will be an Aegis for your Ursa. Now, you did have to buy back some heroes on the Dire. You're going to buy back now Emo. So, see what they can do. I think your TA buyback is pretty much inevitable at this point.
I don't even know if you can fight, though, without the black hole. You may just have to play into Megas.
Oh boy, Ursa, Storm needs to be so careful.
I can't believe he's risking doing that into a Hex.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't actually get Mega. You get one more fight. And the crazy thing is if you win the fight, I mean, you can easily turn this back into their base.
Oh, Ursa goes in. Trying to get the stun here. There's the Hex, but he's okay. They need to get the Roche banner. Yep, TA is going to finish it up. Make sure they can still protect this last lane of Rex. With everyone alive, Black Hole is up. Refresher in 3. I mean, this is the only hold potential that you have. Ursa continuing to just go back and forth.
He's in good position here.
They get the Hex, the stun. He's pulled back. He gets the Wind Waker off once again. Zeal comes in with the Black Hole. It's going to connect, but can they stop it? The bash from the Pango actually gets it. The Echo in from Han, looking for more, but you have another Black Hole. You need to be careful. Blink Spear, it doesn't connect. He only gets beyond, and now up onto the high ground. The Wind Waker is going to buy Bobica some time, but they get on top of the Templar Assassin. She's chain stunned up. She's just dead. No TA. They will get the Aegis out of the Ursa, but she does have her buyback. She's going to be forced to use it right away. Polosin is just in so deep on his own. The Black Hole is going to come through.
Ursa's dieback.
Ursa, this is dieback.
If you Get
this. He
him!
gets the Wind Waker off. He's got 1 HP. The chase for more. They can't do it. The E-Blade. The Decreps are way too
So
much.
many E-Blades!
They're all surviving on a sliver of HP, and no one is going to die. Han gets the blink, and now the Ursa is back, trying to get on top of the TA. She's bashed into oblivion, and she's gonna die back instead. You are kidding me. That is gonna be GG, baby. We are gonna go to a game 4 after this one. I don't know how you plan on holding this one. An arena spear from Bobica, the last ditch effort, but your whole team is dead.
This is a wild one, man. Oh man, there's so many Ghost Scepters and E-Blades and Decrepifies coming out at the end there. And it's really difficult to catch a Pugna in these late games when everyone is so farmed. You got these blinks, you're sitting in the... We'll see if the exhaustion's getting to him, but you can dodge a lot of the daggers. And Chain Gang will be very good this game. Did he go that, right? Yeah. So I feel like 2 lanes should be good for them, and then, you know, we'll see about these hooks.
In the last game, the offlane Shaker did look pretty good, though. So I do have faith in Zeal on his Shaker. It just doesn't seem like a great lane, you know? Like, Naga Siren's one of the best laning heroes, one of the best supports in general. And you have a Pudge instead. Late smoke from both teams.
Thirty seconds to battle.
Zeal on smoke breaker duty here. I feel like they know he's there and they're all walking into the smoke breaking. What's happening?
Come on, let's get a bloodbath.
All right, if
of the
Pudge
runes
gets a
here.
hook, they win.
The battle
Are you ready for this?
She's gonna block it with the illusion.
That's exactly what you think. Ugh.
And with that, Pudge has lost half his mana. Unlucky.
He has 2 manas. Mangoes, I mean. He's prepared. Oh, this observer in their own triangle.
What?
Is that intentional?
Maybe he was supposed to be a sentry and he misclicked?
Maybe it's... I'll tell you what it is, dude. It's so he knows where to throw the hook to get the...
I was
big
gonna
tree.
say, if that's what it is, I'm gonna laugh. Just so he knows where to hook the hard camp.
I mean, we were just saying, hooking in this lane is not that great, right? So... he's probably just gonna be farming up. Ganking mid is really difficult. The Queen of Pain, like, even if you land the hook, she's just gonna blink away. Top, you could maybe try to twin gate over. But this is Baboka. Yeah, he's gonna get a Helm of the Iron Will. Sorry, he's gonna get the crown. Then he's gonna get the Helm of the Iron Will. Get his Helm of the Dominator. Block his own hooks.
It's actually so hilarious that he took a ward and he's like, I know we could use this probably elsewhere, but I'm using this ward to farm.
Look at Pudge. Look at Pudge. He's landing the hook with the vision.
We've done it.
Guys, do this in your pubs. I'm sure your teammates will love it.
Pick support Pudge, put ward in your own triangle, and hook your hard camp.
Pro Dota, baby.
He can just stack the side camps. Like, he's just gonna be stacking and killing creeps. Like, that's all he's doing.
He's actually just walking to his own jungle to hook another big creep. Dude, this is like, I don't know how you can't be a fan of Yakult Brothers, right? Whether they win or lose, it is such an entertaining team. You never know what you're gonna get.
Mambo, mambo, omachi, mambo.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
feel bad when you turn into a dragon, because it looks like it does.
Oh, well, no surprise, Troll's off to a good start with the last hits. But Ember doing well as the counter pick. You know, you kind of hope would go. And I thought the DK might do a little better. But it's going even at least.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Little bottom Pudge might be dying here. One
Bonus
more?
armor
One
from
more?
the tower. Lotus will go to Zeal. That's actually quite important. Pudge is gonna go back to the jungle, and he's like, "Why did I even come to the lane? You know, I'm gonna just go hook some creeps again."
That's exactly what he's doing. Okay, Troll is about half. If he gets hooked under tower, he actually could get something. Yeah, but he was playing safe. Alright, see you, Zeal. I'm gonna go hook jungle creeps again.
It's like, what else does he do? You know? Ooh, Pudge TPing mid to help out at the runes.
But a little late.
Oh, is
it's
it?
the Queen of Pain.
Okay.
Nah, but yeah, that's the issue. She just blinks away. No way. They de-warded that area? She got his own triangle observer. How'd she know?
You are simply not.
How did Naga
Wait,
Siren
what?
know? She may have just been blocking the camp. I actually wasn't checking that hard, but she killed the observer. That's so funny. She probably didn't expect it there. She probably was blocking the camp, then she's like, I can't believe he observer to hook his own camp here.
Neither can we.
Just keeping it loose.
Never refuse gold given.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Ember requesting some help to try to kill this squirrel.
I mean, he's got chains.
Cookie
This
in 1
should be a
second.
kill.
Oh, good bushwhack.
Very nice. First blood for Emo now on this Ember Spirit. Pretty massive. He's already been having a pretty good lane.
See which mid gets the 6-minute power rune, because it's pretty impactful for both of these mid heroes. There's going to be some RNG here if it spawns top or bot, although Pudge is here to maybe secure... I'm just kidding, he's jungling. No, he is here to secure the rune. Invis!
That they could actually do something with here. If they get its slight chains into a hook, maybe.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Holison ends up taking down. Never mind.
Baboka
Mambo, mambo.
turns on Rot and then just walks next to the Naga while Invis.
That's epic.
Worthy tribute. Dire's bottom tower.
Alright,
is
say
under
what you want about this Pudge. I mean, he's now got a kill. He's level 4.5.
Cool. Big Sonic Wave. The root is out. Ember does have the remnant to make some space. He's good. For now. Oh, the slight dodge there. No way. Han's
gonna
gonna
go
keep
for it.
chasing.
Pudge!
Is it too far? Oh, he gets a bigger one. All right. Well done from Bobica.
Zeal giving him a tip. Yeah, you look like you're having a lot of fun, man. I'm really glad. I'm really glad. You look like you're doing a great job on the Pudge. Troll will be a little bit of a problem. But Zeal's farm is, you know, it's okay. It's at least on par with the Centaur, considering he had a Pudge support. Dude, Baboka's got 3 kills now.
That's kind of crazy. Dragonite, Dragon Tail. Emo has the chance to follow it up. The hook, not going to
Oh, a
connect
little
actually.
short. It's a tough moment where if he's trying to like min-max it, because if you walk a little closer, the route's gonna end, he's gonna leave, so you gotta like throw it a little early, but ends up whiffing.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
You thought Pudge was here to gank? No, he's here to cut the creep wave. Make sure he gets it before the Dragonite.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
He better be building a Helm of the Iron Will.
On who?
Pudge, of course.
Good question. Good point. Good point.
Fly's doing well. They should be able to up the tempo while Troll is still farming.
Middle tower is under attack.
They've already got that tier 1 top. I feel like with the next ult, you might rotate bottom. See if you can get a kill on the Troll while also taking his tower. They're kind of expecting this, though. Both supports are already down here.
I mean, as of right now, Troll Warlord is pretty dang farmed for where I thought it would be. The Queen of Pain is struggling the most, and I think this is a hero that we'll see how it ends up transitioning in the mid game, because usually when it falls behind does not have a great time. Troll Warlord still pretty far from Battle Fury, but it's not that far.
Dire's bottom
He'll get
tower
there.
is under attack.
Minute and a half, maybe.
I want to see them try to make a play bottom so that they can use this echo.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
It might just be in a hold pattern until the blink finishes on the Earth Shaker, which, believe it or not, is coming a little slow this game after 1v2ing.
Yeah, I believe it.
Mambo, mambo, Omachibi, mambo.
Oh, he's going Aether Lens on the Pudge. What's with this actual item build, man? This isn't the Baboka I know.
Mambo, mambo, Omachibi, mambo.
Radiant are scanning.
I feel like Hongsha is definitely happy to just drag this out. I think they're late game. Like, you've got the Naga late game, the Troll late game. Queen of Pain scales up. Centaur and Hoodwink are good.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Yeah, I agree.
Radiant's bottom
I do
tower
think
is under
Dragonite is one of the better scaling carries. I know it's not like a traditional scaling carry, but Dragonite, like, at 50 minutes with a full set of items is terrifying. Because he
That's
just
true.
doesn't die, and he does so much damage himself.
Dire's top tower is under
He is
attack.
opting for a little bit of a faster build, though. He's getting an armlet after the Mask of Madness, so does want to try to play fast. and it'll take a little bit longer to reach that late game build like you were talking about. He's gonna have to sell his armlet at some point. 2 observers committed down here, really looking for the troll farming this area. Zeal's got the blink.
And there's the smoke. I mean, getting an Echo Slam on the Hoodwink, not super ideal. Maybe they try and gank through towards top, grab the Centaur. Alright, that was a quick kill there. Hook into full bore and a fissure.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Wow, they actually just echo the enemy stacked in the jungle just to get Zeal closer to his next item. Also just takes a ton of experience away from them as a result.
Dire are scanning.
Mango, mango, omachiri, mango.
Radiant's top tower.
And
is
they
under
don't
attack.
know you used Echo that way, so they still have to respect it.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, Ember here to make sure that Naga does not steal their Wisdom Shrine. So 2 to the side of Yakult. The
That's
Naga
very nice.
will escape with her life at least. Pudge is about to get Sonic waved.
I think he heals
He
through it.
lives,
He
though.
does. Nice use of the stick, plus of course the heals from the Dismember. But nice play from Han there to get the return and then to get away safely. Question is the mid tower, right? Like, can't imagine that's gonna live very long. Oh, it's dead. Very short life actually.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Fly trying to be active. But you see it comes at the price of farm. So although he has the top net worth spot, right behind him is the troll. And that is with just pure farm because they have not taken any tier 1 towers.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I'd imagine they'll get the Blink Dagger on the Dragonite next, and then they'll get ready to make some plays after that. They're trying to make moves. They've got a 3k gold lead, but I don't think it's enough quite yet.
No, they got the Ember.
Dire's middle
Very
tower
nice
is
play.
under attack.
That's a
Dire's
big kill
middle
for the
tower
Troll
has
Warlord.
fallen.
Smoked up as well. Looking for more. You have a blink on your Centaur.
I think they're about to get a Pudge kill with this.
Oh, unless you miss the stomp, we miss the hook. In comes Zeal. Big Echo Slam onto 2, but they just stampede away. All right.
Dire's
A whole lot of
nothing
nothing
in the
for those plays.
I feel like Fly should have known the real Naga, actually. That should at least be a Naga kill. Well, maybe they'll still find something. They're going to smoke up while Dragon Form is still active. And you've got Mortimer's Kisses as well. So if you blink stun something, anyone besides the Queen of Pain. Although actually you have Dismember. So if you stun her and then you hook into Dismember, that will also work. They going for the troll?
And instead
They're
they're
gonna
going
find a
to run
squirrel
to
instead.
K-Class. There's your Dragon Tail. Hook on the mark. And that will be a pick there. Nicely done. The Aether Lens mattered.
I like the Yules just to remove the shield rune.
Yeah, I thought it might have been a defensive Yules, but yeah, that was definitely the Ember Spirit.
K-Class going for the helm of the Dominator on his Hoodwink. They've swapped, man.
Oh, Emo, what a slight dodge. Wow. The reaction there is pretty nuts. Able to dodge out that smoke gank.
Fortunately, an observer placed bottom right on top of an enemy sentry, so you're going to lose that pretty soon.
Honestly, if I'm Dragon Knight this game, is it not like a really good Orchid game as well?
You might be thinking about it after the Queen of Pain gets away from you. Man, really thought they would have the damage to do that in like a one Cookie Dragon Tail Mortimer's Kiss combo.
Bottom lane, Zeal might be in some trouble here.
Just threatening the Echo. Are they actually going to miss this observer? Someone's going to walk up this staircase, right? He walked up it, but he didn't. He wasn't looking. He was looking elsewhere. The observer lives on.
Invisibility.
Get a bit caught up.
The sentry's actually gonna die. That observer's gonna live the whole time. I can't believe it.
Which one? Oh.
Uh,
Yeah, I didn't even
Yeah.
see that. Oh, that's really funny.
neither did Beyond. Don't worry. You two can go pro.
Gosh, Emo dodging out another Blink Hoof Stomp. Bobica did get the Aghanim Shard as he's closing in on passing his Earthshaker and Net Worth.
That's the down. They don't have any actual instant catch, right? Like Bushwhack and Hoof Stomp are not bad, but in theory, Emo can always dodge them if he's got abilities available. Of course, as you play your 10th game of Dota, see if your reaction times keep up with that the whole game.
What's he building on the Pudge next? Because we saw the Aether Lens. I'm assuming it's Blink. He has
He got the
the Blink going
Blink.
for staff. Okay.
No helm of the Dominator. I think this is a fake Baboka. The funny thing is, I feel like it actually fits the way they want to play. They want to play aggressively right now and, you know, like push, limit, steal, farm. I know it really is not a very good Pudge item. I get that. You know, memes aside. Wow, look at that discipline. Letting the Helm of the Dominator creep go to maintain the smoke. Oh, Hook misses the Naga.
That was so close.
Radiant are scanning.
got a 4K lead, but you have not really been able to find a way to grow it further for a while now. Counter smoke up, perhaps suspecting that the Roche might be happening. Pudge is here to break smokes.
Oh, stomp. This one actually does manage to catch Emo. They get the follow-up stun, but he's out now. BKB's gonna just root this. Oh, what a hook from Boba. Actually does get the Dragonite out of this, and now your Troll. He's been kited in pretty deep. You need a reset on the Dragonite here really bad.
That was some sick team play. 4-staffed from the Snapfire and then hooked out.
Yeah, that was cool.
Although they push him off, they don't feel confident going for the Roshan themselves. I guess because the BKB was used on the Troll. So both teams gonna reset here. Probably battle it out again once the cooldowns are up. They might be on the top half at that point.
I'll take that.
Ooh. Oh, no way. Does he actually get out of this? He does. Wow.
That's happened a couple times now. Now you don't have Echo. Feels weird to force Roche without your biggest team fight ability.
I mean, they've basically stabilized the net worth, right? It's been about a 4K lead here for 5+ minutes.
Yeah,
Your
I think they're reaching their win condition.
Which is what?
Troll being huge.
Yeah, okay. I agree. I was gonna say I think the Troll getting as big as he is a huge issue for the side of Yakutou brothers right now. Because he will just kill everyone. Dragon Tail into the Mortimer Kisses. Dismember. They do manage to get her this time. Now they're just going in. Big fissure from Zeal though will block off this Troll completely. He's gonna get saved from the Lotus Orb and try to back away, but Emo wants to chase. See what he can find here. Bushwhack off the mark. They get the Dragon Tail anyway, taking down the Naga Siren.
That should finally be Roche.
I'd imagine so. Like, their Roche isn't that fast, though.
Yeah, with the Dragonite, it's doable. And I think, so, what we were just saying is that Troll is reaching the critical mass point, right? Like, you need this power spike on the Aegis to try to, you know, win a big fight, try to take some barracks before things are slipping away. If Troll were to get the first Aegis, then you've definitely got problems. The game is for sure extending into their favor.
They scan this. Okay, Nogasiren's not going to go in. I was going to say, if she just runs in and songs this, it's going to be hilarious, but nah. Will not do it. Aegis goes to Emo on the Ember. We're working towards an AC on Fly. I guess that is one silver lining for the Dragonite versus Troll matchup is eventually you will have so much armor that you might be able to just indefinitely tank the Troll Warlord if he pops Battle Trance.
Oops.
Radiant's
Another
bottom
missed
tower
hook
is under
there.
attack.
Gonna allow the
Dire's top tower
Hoodwink
is
to
under
live,
attack.
but you are taking the bottom tower as all this is going on.
Dire's structures are fortified.
It's going
Radiant's
to be a
bottom
trade
tower
of
has
towers,
fallen.
but I think you pretend to go high
Dire's
ground
top
here and
tower
force them
is
to
under
come back.
attack.
Do you
Dire's top
pretend
tower
or do you
has fallen.
actually... Okay, yeah, they're going to back away. Okay, well, there is a mid tower to try and play for as well.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
The thing is, your Dragon Knight went for the bottom creep camp, so it's taking him a little bit to get back on over here.
The AC finish, you are chunking through buildings now.
Yeah.
You're right. You don't have to fake high ground if they don't come back. It's already half dead. This is a very real high ground.
The rune of haste.
Well, now that Dragon Form expires, they're going to go ahead and back away. And the thing is, you have that back up in 30 seconds. I'd
Yeah,
like to
Age is
see
still
them-
for 2 minutes 45. You got plenty of time to back off and wait.
Yeah.
Radiant are scanning.
Though not too much time because Troll is getting close to a Satanic. He's going to become so much harder to kill if he gets there.
Well, did you manage to find the Hoodwink? Yules will catch the Naga Siren. Dragon Tail comes through. Just a couple of quick auto attacks. Nicely done from Emo. Both supports dead. Tier 3 mid. They will pop the fortification. And now with Dragon Form, this should be a full lane of racks. I can't imagine they can stop this.
Yeah, they are waiting for Troll to get the Satanic. He's trying to farm as fast as he can.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
But you're going to lose 2 barracks for this.
Has fallen.
I really like that they're playing this timing. I think was it game 1 with the Morphling where I felt like they played too passive?
Are scanning.
I feel like this is one of those times where they have hit a timing and they are not going to slow down. And they need to take advantage of it while they can.
Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen.
I don't remember what game it was, man. These guys are at like a best of 11 right now between each other.
All right. 2 lane, well, 1.5 lanes. There's still a ranged rack standing in mid, but still a lot accomplished there. And how much time do we still have the Aegis? Like maybe 30 seconds to a minute?
1 minute. So
Okay.
technically you could force one more play. You might try,
Tormentor.
especially, yeah, they're twin gating. Earthshaker can meet them there. And if you grab, well, hold that thought, he is going to find the Hoodwink. Hoodwink will most likely die for this, but Queen of Pain is getting out with that information.
Yeah.
Ooh, the sneaky wraparound?
Oh,
Yeah.
there's the blink.
Nice try.
Okay, they should grab Tormentor. Now, in terms of the shards, the last one went to Bobica, but this one gonna go to Fly. That's quite nice. Do they all have their
Olofsen, I'm
shard?
sure, thinks that's real nice. He's like, yeah, great. Super
Wait, did
cool.
he not buy it on the snap?
No.
Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, that sucks then. Never mind. You definitely, I assumed he had it, so.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
To be fair, I don't think there's a lot of space for him to be getting the farm value out of it, and then the damage value of it,
Dire's middle tower is
if for like actual fights, is nice, but I don't think critical, especially compared to like having a Solar Crest and 4-staff for your Dragonite.
Smoke gets popped. They actually get the chains onto the Troll Warlord, and they actually force a really early BKB out of Beyond. Emo waiting to go in. Great fissure to block them off. They split the fight in half completely. Dragon Tail does get reflected from the Lotus, but Beyond is dead. And they have barely spent anything on the side of Yuko Bros, and they're going to go in on Emo. Chains does connect onto 2. There's going to be the hook, the dismember. He's got him. Song of the Siren, not in time. As Troll, well, just has to watch. He's going to blink onto the high ground. He doesn't care. There's going to be the BKB, and with this, they will start to try and drag out this fight. Ember Spirit, 1 HP. He's gonna live. There's the Echo Slam. They just end this game with an... They're just putting an emphasis on this one. They just GG out. Like, actually, they know this one's done. On the high ground, 18,000 gold advantage with everyone dead.
Radiant's top barracks are under attack.
A much more convincing game 4. And your Colt Bros will be the ones to represent China at Dream League Season 27. A well-deserved win.